don't like wasting time. Okay, so your guys' little recap. So you all talked to Tasha about the missing fourth rod piece, and she discussed a proposed plan to conduct a heist against Strahd. You all agreed that Tasha would conduct an investigation of the location and would report the feasibility of the heist once you guys returned from Kryn. You soon departed, arriving in the courtyard of Calaman Castle. And in Calaman Castle, you're able to reconnect with your friends and family. The party was briefed that the location that you guys were looking for was the pylon tree in the Dagard Mountains, the same location that Darrett was ordered to attack with the Blue Fire Wardens. Armed with this information, you all left to the pylon tree. Once there, it was very rotted and corrupted and decayed. And after fighting a tree ant and sparing it, you eventually met like a mutated dryad who oversaw this tree, and a kinder of the Blue Fire Wardens named Riffle, in need of help. Riffle told you all that he would be able to direct you to the Three Moons Vault, the location of where the Dragon Army troops took that fifth rod piece. But then the Dryad exclaimed that it would bestow the pylon fruit to Riffle and what you guys were helping him look for, only if you were able to pass her test. Okay, let me get to my notes here. As right now where you guys are is kind of like in a grove underneath this very large trunk in this tree. Everything's very rotted and decayed and vegetation. But for oddly enough, each of you that hold one of the other rod pieces, you are starting to see some of that corruption fade a little bit around your feet, bringing some like greenery back to this place, right? Hinting to the fact that a rod piece has some type of interaction here with this tree. Okay. So Gazia, or Gazaya. English. Gazea looks to all of you as you're turning to face her as she's coming out of the side of this grove, as she says, I know that you seek the pylon fruit that I have, but I can also sense you have semblances of other pieces of my sacred shard that once protected my tree. If you were to be able to recover this shard piece of mine, it'd be greatly appreciated and be able to save my tree. Would you be willing to accept this trial?
I think we may need. We may need to have a little bit of the group discussion.
Well, the enemies that came to this sacred place and stole the shard were quite mighty. I'm unsure if you all have the mettle to go up against them, but a simple test, I'll have the confidence that you'll be able to carry out this task. Discuss amongst yourselves, and it'll be mutually beneficial.
Okay.
So details that you guys know, just for your own information. You know that a rod piece was definitely here. You know, it was taken by the Red Dragon Army. It was able to keep this corruption either at bay or just kind of fix it outright. You know that your rod pieces that you already have, the first three, are seemingly healing this tree little by little, but not in any significant amounts. Probably leading to the fact that the fifth rod piece is probably attuned to this environment versus yours. Okay. And Riffle's kind of there with you guys. What do you guys do? Who's only
apologize for being late. I'm sorry, I laid down and lost track of time.
No worries. Just go ahead and hop on.
All right.
So glad the riddle guy is here, though. My God.
We may have small problem. Yeah, guys, he's if they're asking us to get that shard, then we if he's what we're looking for, what do we do? We can't
Yeah.
really afford to take the Strouder out on this one again.
Yeah, we really can't afford to not have it.
Here's what I'll do. I'll mute myself so you guys can discuss, and I won't hear.
And you got deaf and not mute.
Oh, deafened. Okay, I'm deafened.
Right. So. Yeah, exactly. Anyway, so yes, so it's gonna really suck. Because then we're down to
Ah, shit.
fucking piece.
Yeah, her PC just shut off. So, oh, here you can talk through mine. No, your stuff will be back up. She'll be back in like 2 minutes.
All right.
Oh,
So
did she go bang?
No, her computer keeps shutting off. It's like a power supply thing. Weird. I think, or maybe like an outlet thing. It's more an outlet thing. We're taking too much juice out of this side of the wall.
Extension codes.
I mean, not wrong.
Running from the other side of the house.
Potentially, you know.
Oh man.
Yes, this is going. This is. I don't foresee this ending in a way that's going to benefit both parties. If I'm honest.
You know what, Rahar, go ahead and give me an Arcana check. Same thing for you, Drim.
All right, give me a second. Still loading up.
Arcana.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
it's,
yeah. Go ahead and give me some Arcana checks.
This is gonna be bad. Yep.
Okay, 7. Yep, and then Janai, once you get back up, go ahead and give an Arcana check to see if your party would be able to brainstorm a way to have something be mutually benefiting, to where you can.
Where's our magic boy?
He's
Magic
AFK.
boy!
He's AFK.
Ah, there he is.
Oh, excuse me.
Oh, I thought I heard him for a second.
Oh, what am I doing? Jesus Christ. Where's my other shit? Ah, there it is. Okay, I had opened the wrong fucking page. Let's go to.
Come on, load up.
Oh, here's what I'll do actually.
Okay, there we go.
I had the wrong fucking character sheets open too. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I had the fucking the Fandelver guys open. Let me. All right, and I got 13 from Layla. So Drim just needs your Arcana then.
Trying to. It's still loading. I hit the button. Just have to wait for shit to load now.
No worries. Here, I'll do Cades because he's got that sweet plus 18.
Come on. Okay, did it go through? Cause
It doesn't. I don't see you connected to maps.
You might need to.
oh no, I wasn't on maps yet. I was on the sheet first because I wanted to go ahead and do the arc.
No, it didn't. I don't see it here. But what number did you roll?
No.
No, I didn't. It didn't show up. Like I hit the button, and then
Oh.
the screen finally allowed me to start moving shit. And I wasn't sure if it rolled while the screen was loading or. Okay, let's try again.
Nope.
Okay, there we go. If it loads properly. Oh fuck!
Yeah,
Nat
natural
20.
Natural 20 for a 19.
Very nice.
Okay, sweet. Good rolls there. Sweet, and there goes Riley. Okay, perfect. So what you guys are able to piece together, that the fifth rod piece is definitely attuned to this area, this environment, but the rod pieces that you have are helping. So perhaps with the help of this dryad, they could probably extract enough of that the dryad might be able to help out with keeping magic here while the rod can actually be pulled away. All right. You have in your guys' guts, you get a feeling that this magic working together might do the job.
But would it work better with more pieces? So the 3 that we have plus the extra one. I think that would probably be our best bet, personally. So we grab the piece and then we get as much magic out of them as we can so that she can save her tree. And then dip, potato chip.
What kind you got to think a little bit of what kind of is that going to have a longer lasting effect on the pieces themselves and make the whole thing as a whole lesser in power?
But would it be better to take a little bit of power from multiple pieces versus a whole lot of power from one piece?
Mm-hmm.
I get your logic, but admittedly, my more concern is if we save these 3, are we going to have enough power to save the world?
There's nothing.
You know what I'm
saying we
thinking?
can come back and really hardcore save the tree. Or even
Yeah, I'm
replace the
thinking.
part. What are you thinking, Cade?
I agree.
Yeah,
That makes
There he
sense.
love it.
There he goes, mentioning Audrey again. Who is this Audrey?
No,
Oh, God.
not Audrey.
I have one too.
Augury, and I have a free use of it, which
So
is
do I.
why I mentioned it.
Okay.
Okay. Well, Hakuna Matata, potato.
What does this look like as you cast Augury, Cade?
Imagine a sentry mode, but instead of sentry mode, I have bright red eyes and then a halo above my head for a little moment.
Okay, gotcha. Let me read over the spell just one more time. Augury.
He's buffering.
You
Stand
receive
by.
an omen
Mhm.
of a course of action. Okay, what would your course of action be? What would your course of action be?
If we take the energy out of all of the... not all of the energy, of course, but some of the energy out of... If we save the tree, are we going to be able to save the world? There you go. There.
You get
There's...
your eyes flash red as everybody looks at you, and then the sign of will flashes across your mind.
That's good.
Alright, cool. So, yeah, let's go with that idea. Let's take magic from all of the rod pieces. A little bit to save the tree.
And who knows, if the rod itself survives, we can always just bring the whole piece back.
Yep. So with augury, you do get the good result.
That tree. Awesome. Cool.
Okay, if that is case, then should be no problem to help.
Audrey has spoken.
Yes, Audrey has spoken.
Correction.
The Audrey.
Cade has spoken.
Okay.
Augury has been casted.
Let us
No,
have
Audrey
this
has
in
spoken and is just using Candace conduit.
Yes.
Calm.
Gazia comes back out from the perimeter of this grove, kind of reappearing through those roots. She says, "It seems your deliberations are over, but riddle me this to prove your mettle, and this fruit will be yours to help your friend."
Layla's just gonna reach over and knock on Cade's chest. Yep, that's metal.
I'm always moving.
Fucking
I'm always moving just a bit until I am sky high. I never lie down even once. That is until I die. What am I?
Fucking hell.
tree.
Cade, you say tree, and through the corrupted visage on Gazia, you can see a little crink of a smile. She gives you a solid head nod. She says, "Everyone gathers when I start to dance, but my name evokes danger, or is it romance? I can end hunger, and I can end lives, and when I die out, I still may survive."
I think fire?
Yeah.
Drim,
I
you
would
say
say
fire.
Yeah.
And once again, you get a smile from Gazia and a solid head nod to you, Drim. And she says, finally, I can touch Earth and also the sky, but if I touch you, you'll probably die.
Lightning.
Layla, you say lightning, and you watch as the Gazia's chest opens up, kind of those roots unfurling, revealing that pylon fruit. She reaches in, grabs it, and hands it outright. She says, you all are very much worthy of this. This is the last pylon fruit that I managed to save. Do with it what you will. And please return the rod piece here to help save this tree.
Heckin' yeah.
Yeah, Riffle
Gappy.
runs in between all of you, and he says, wow, you guys did that without even fighting this thing. That's amazing. And now with
That's
this
right.
and now with this tree, we can distract the Borthak so we can save my friends, and then I can get you guys what you want. I can get you into the area where that vault is, where those Dragon Army troops took this shard thing that you guys are looking for.
Yeah.
Good job, Tavarish.
Yeah, give you guys everybody gets heroic inspiration. You guys freaking nailed through those riddles super well. Good job, guys. Good
I'm not
job.
gonna- I was zoned the fuck out for like a good bit of that first part, and then I was like, hold on, pause. Tree.
Tree. We're in a tree. That would make sense.
Yeah, everything is very on themed. Everything is very on themed. Riffle looks to you as you guys obtain that pylon fruit, as he says, well, it's about a 2-hour journey to get back to my camp. Hopefully all of my compatriots are still alive. Do you you guys have any means of fast transportation, or do we have to hoof it?
What kind of fast transportation you got?
I just have these 2 legs.
Oh. Had me thinking you had like some fancy schmancy teleportation stuff.
Nope, it's just me and my
Got
trusty
hopes up.
spear.
Damn it.
Okay, I don't think you guys have any means of really fast movement or anything like that.
We didn't bring horses out here?
Yeah, I thought
You are a horse.
I mean,
I
you're
can do like
yeah.
160
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you got
per turn, so
80.
I mean,
You guys can travel.
technically,
You guys can travel. Okay, gotcha.
technically,
Well,
I
It's
could.
yeah.
just
No, that one's up to 1 minute. Damn it. Never mind.
no worries. It's just a travel thing here and whatnot. So it's about 2 hours of travel. So like Cage, like your Eldritch Cannons will like go away after that hour.
Dissipate.
Yeah, exactly. If you're not able to get there in under 30 minutes. So let me change scenes here as you all depart the pylon tree, heading towards the bitter grass fen, kind of like a plateau that Riffle has been talking to you all about. And what you all see as you approach like this really big clearing, rising from the fen are 2 rows of standing stones, each one a rough carved pillar about 20 feet high and 10 feet thick. All right, floating inches above the ground in front of a horde of wargs and one really big fucking wolf-looking thing. On like the west of this landing, you see a small flowing creek. And that enormous slavering monster seems to be attacking the bluff face, kind of scratching at this huge boulder or wall that's kind of blocking its way. You can tell something's inside there. Probably Riffle's compatriots. Riffle turns to you all as he says, Gorthax absolutely love the pylon fruit. If somebody that's really fast can get it to the other side, we can distract it. And I think I'll be able to get the rest of my compatriots out.
Bex is not it.
I
I mean,
heard fast. That's all it took.
I heard Misty Step, Vortex Warp.
Nah, save your spell slots. I can just run.
I heard
I can
Misty
hoof
Step.
Man,
Really? Nothing.
Yeah, I'm just
Help out.
That was good. Damn it.
so for
I didn't hear it.
So for mechanics
Yeah,
wise on
I missed
this,
it too.
mechanics wise on this, your
Mhm.
guys' task is to try to get whoever's inside that cave in between all of these trees here. This is the quote unquote safe spot, right down here. Right? Whoever has that pylon fruit, if the Borthak gets to it, like he starts nomming on it, it's going to be 3 full rounds. 3 full rounds of that Borthak just solely focused in and around that area of that fruit. So I will give you guys that. Let me just add you guys here. You guys come up with a game plan. Sammy, Alex isn't here, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Correct.
Gotcha. I'll just do this then. And then add all these little bad guys. Once you guys think you have a plan that you can execute upon, you let me know and we'll roll some quick initiative here and get this party started.
So what I'm hearing is we also have to get them past the wargs.
Go ahead and give me an animal handling check as you're looking at these
I want to help
creatures.
with that one. I have proficiency.
Okay, gotcha.
Awesome.
Okay, go ahead and roll at advantage. As you're trying to establish kind of like the
I guess 10, but just in case, I'm going to be using Flash of Genius.
for 15. Okay.
Yeah.
Love it. You comb through your memory databanks, your memory archive, to recall that these things are pack animals. So if the alpha moves towards something, perhaps a majority of those wargs will go with him,
Mm-hmm. Okay.
but perhaps not all.
And Alpha is the. Got it.
Wait,
How
how big is the alpha?
He is huge size.
He's huge. Okay, so he's bigger than me.
Janai, what are you thinking?
I'm gonna take the fruit and tie it to the pole of collapsing so that I can make it the big 10-foot pole, then hold it above him and keep it away from him while I kind of run around and just play like a fucking pig with a carrot. On
You're
a
such
stick?
a dick.
I do have something
I
that
like
may
that.
also help in the. Well, we have the distraction side, I would say, somewhat figured out. But what about the effect side?
Yeah.
If we,
There you
I
go.
think, if we can get at least you guys hide behind these trees here and within them, I'm gonna like run in, get these guys all gathered up as best I can, and just freaking loop back up and around
Let's do
I mean,
this.
it could just
and try to get them
fireball them.
up this way.
Here's what I'm gonna do. Everybody, go ahead and roll initiative here.
Hang on. I was gonna just about to.
You guys still have plenty of time to plan and stuff like that, but I'm
Oh,
gonna start
okay.
doing just some rolls as that Borthak is just really ripping at that stone. So I'm gonna be rolling some damage. That stone does have some HP here.
Okay, so we have
Jesus.
time, but we don't have time. Got it. Cool.
And then I'll feed you guys information as you're kind of like eyeing that rock. Okay, cool.
Okay.
Everybody's initiatives there and stuff like that. Cool.
Ah, fuck.
All right, you guys
Active
can
Borthak.
you guys go ahead and keep talking through your stuff. You let me know when you're ready to execute.
Okay.
Right. So Raw's just gonna dip into his backpack for a second and pull out a potion of polychromy. I have this little thing.
What's that?
It
do?
help. It make you vanish basically. It's good.
Oh, that sounds like a great thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Cool. Are we cool with
Oh,
me
we-
running around with the fruit on a stick?
Yeah, but
Okay.
I don't know. I could definitely deal with a little bit of the pack animals by a simple fireball.
You could, but you might hurt the people inside the cave too.
We have to think of
Yeah.
collateral. Look what happened last
Yeah,
time a
collateral
fireball was
I mean-
flung.
Are all of them legitimately inside the temple? Yes.
Riffle turns to you and he says, like, yes, like I know a very small entrance that those stupid wargs and Borthak they're nowhere close to. I think if you're able to get them out of that space, I'll be able to run in there, tell everybody if the coast is clear, and we'll be able to get out of there. But that Borthak and those wargs will tear us apart if they're anywhere close to us.
So
Also,
And
your
that
potion
boulder-
of polychromy won't necessarily make you invisible.
It's
It'll
it's,
just yeah, they'll just have advantage on stealth checks.
yeah.
But won't necessarily make them invisible. But they're gonna be like in the
It-
open and stuff like that. So I won't actually grant it. You're probably gonna fail the stealth check if you give it to Layla. But if somebody else uses it and hides, 100% it's probably
mean-
gonna work.
Yeah, I don't intend on using it.
I mean, I've got a plus 11 in stealth, and that potion would cancel out the disadvantage.
No, but it's the fact that like a person just needs to be not able to see you if you're going to hide. Like, so if you like are trying to hide in the open, you're going to be seen. Like, no matter what you roll.
Even it, I mean,
Yeah, you're just
But-
Even if hiding in the trees.
yeah. So like mechanics wise, in order to hide, you have to DC 15 stealth check and either be heavily obscured or behind total cover or 3/4 cover. Those are all of the conditions to hide.
even though it says I can mimic the colors of my surroundings, and the hues continuously shift to match surroundings.
It just sadly doesn't make you invisible. It doesn't grant the invisible condition, just advantage on those stealth checks. Everything else is just flavor.
yeah, it's more like camouflage.
Yeah.
It doesn't really
Right.
help you stay
Like a bad
invisible.
chameleon.
But getting inside those bushes, 100%.
Yeah. But
We're gonna
I'm
roll
pretty
some
sure
more
if I
damage
cast
here.
fireball kind of close
yeah,
to
we're
him,
gonna end up
Then-
freaking screwing ourselves if we don't hurry up and pick something though.
exactly.
Okay, I may have an idea. I may have an idea. Okay, okay, do you have the Lawson? The wargs don't speak
20.
like common, right?
No, the
No.
wargs are animals.
Okay, so okay, do you have speak with animals, or does anyone have a potion of speaking with animals?
I have a ring that makes me speak to animals.
Okay, if that's the case, I may have a work around this. So I do have a scroll of geese, which, as long as you can communicate,
It's a
Hold
magic
on.
spell. It's a magic spell.
yeah,
Just kind of.
it's not like
He's
squawk geese. It's something else.
It's
So
like
the point of
chaos,
the
yeah.
Okay.
Yes, okay. So, anyways, so how it works is you can give a verbal command to a creature that you can see within range, and then it carries out the some service or refrains from an action or a course of activity as you decide. You have to be able to speak with it. So if you can speak with it, I give you the scroll. You use that, and since they're pack animals, we command the head one to dip the fuck out. Then the whole pack will go with it.
You know what? Hold on. Let me double check on something real quick, because. Okay, so it is equipped. Okay.
This Borthak is tearing through this boulder. Riffle looks up with you, eyes wide, as that boulder has become bloodied.
Okay. Well,
You mean fractured?
okay. So you
Yeah,
can
no,
go
it just annotates that it's a little, probably less than half HP left on this rock, and it's gonna break here soon.
So we gotta hurry up.
yeah. So I mean, we could do the fruit. We could do wait, freaking. He just said, who?
We could do both, and we just use the fruit as like a additional layer of deterrent.
As like a backup plan in case the
And
other
we
thing
stash
fails.
it over here
Yeah.
somewhere. That way we can bring everybody else south.
Okay. Well,
You hear the wargs
Goddamn.
all howling in anticipation as they've caught some scent, perhaps.
Okay, well, probably best now rather than never. So
Okay.
All right, cast your spell,
What would you guys
and
like to do?
then
Wait a minute. Walks typically serve orcs, right?
In this particular case, you know that everything is tied to this Borthak. There's no orcs here. There's no
Damn.
orcs or goblins here. Like, they are all, like, servants to the Borthak.
yep.
damn, that would have been cool.
I was gonna try and flex the orcish language and save the debate.
Yeah,
Does
but
anybody have speak with animals?
yeah, I just said I do.
Well, you guys let me know the plan. I'm going to roll one more time. As that rock is getting hit 3 times by a vicious bite by this creature.
All right, we got. We don't have any more time, so
14,
I'm gonna do something to it now.
This rock is
Yep.
barely hanging on right now after that blows. After those blows.
well, fucking Tom, might as well cast your thing.
Get into the bushes quickly.
Yeah, I'm gonna go talk to them, I guess.
No. It has to be whoever can talk to them.
Yeah,
so you
I
have to
just
cast
said
on
me.
yourself. Yeah, so have to give you the scroll so you can cast it.
Yeah.
That's what he's saying. Give him the scroll.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's-
I thought he was
it's
telling me
saying,
to
"Let's
cast
go."
it.
Nope.
Okay, so I
Okay.
hand him the scroll of geese, level 5.
Okay,
Alright,
and
cool.
I've got the spell pulled up here as well.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay,
Guess.
so Cade, you're starting this off then, it looks like.
Yep, I guess so. I activate fucking
Bushes.
animals. You guys, I guess, go to bushes, and I'll go talk to some animals.
Tell him to come to me because I have a fruit.
Okay, so you cast
Okay.
Speak with Animals, right? Just to get
Yep.
that out of the way. Okay, so you're
Yep.
approaching everybody else. Where are you going? Into the bushes?
Everybody else goes into the bushes.
Okay, gotcha.
Oh, I thought we were going to try to tell them to
To
get the
the
fuck
ones,
out.
no, other ones.
I mean, we could potentially just say fuck
Down
it
to the
and
right.
tell them all to
Down
move,
here?
but
Not me.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ooh.
Stick
And
the rest
move.
of your asses in there. There we go.
Okay, gotcha. So Drim Rahara, give me stealth checks. As Cade, they've caught on your scent as one of these wargs turns to look at you and gives a very mean growl. You watch
Oh,
as the
fuck.
Borthak Borthak
God.
stops digging at this rock and turns
Mhm.
around. Drim and Rahara, both of you are not hidden as this. You can see a couple of these wargs growl in your general direction. Maybe not pinpointing your exact location, but they know something's over there, but they have not moved. Layla, you're still too far back there, but you can see the posturing of these animals.
I'm gonna make my way right here so that I'm kind of visible.
As the Borthak slowly approaches you, Cade, low, looking ready to pounce. What do you do?
I say, hold on. No attacking, please.
Stop
friend
for
has
a
a fruit.
moment.
That you like.
You can say that you can already say that you have the fruit to make it easier.
Okay,
Got
well,
it?
I guess I have the fruit. If you would like, can you leave them alone, and I'll give you the fruit. That way, then we can get them out.
Do you present it? As
I guess
this
I do.
creature is looking you up and down, still growling low, as you hear in reply, "What offering do you have for the great Borthak? What fruit?"
Your favorite fruit?
Pylon fruit.
Pylon fruit. That fruit.
You watch as the demeanor kind of shifts a little bit from being super aggressive and kind of rescinds just a little bit there. As the rest of the wargs slowly begin to kind of pace themselves out, perhaps in a predefined approach or some type of maneuver.
Yeah.
Let me just detach. Oh,
Ah! Giant fruit! Giant fruit!
there you go.
Actually,
You have the fruit, Cade. As the Borthak comes over,
hey, what's the
And-
size of the fruit?
It's just a small, like maybe like a pineapple.
So cannon worthy?
No.
Oh, definitely,
was thinking
definitely less than
enlarging
5
it.
pounds. The Gorthak slowly approaches as you have the fruit out there in front of you. You still have comprehend languages. It says, "Drop it and move. I'll spare you for bringing such a divine treat for me."
How about this? I'll make you a deal. I'll enlarge it. That way, then you could have more of it, and then you can let everyone in that temple and my friends go free.
The meat inside there is mine. You do not tell me what to do. Now leave the fruit and go.
I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just simply trying to negotiate.
This is negotiation time, Kate.
Okay.
This is throw the fruit somewhere, make him go eat.
Okay. I catapult the fruit.
Okay,
Is that
what-
water over there on the far left?
It is. It's like a creek. But remember, your objective is to get those people down here.
Okay, cool. So what I'm hearing
So,
is,
me, towards me.
yeah, I guess I'll just catapult the fruit over here.
Okay. Fuck yeah.
Ba-da-ba-da-wee.
All right. Here's what we're going to do then and whatnot.
I'm
So,
gonna be
Cade,
so much harm's way.
you point your arcane firearm at this fruit and launch it over towards Layla. You catch it mid-air. The Borthak's eyes fixated on this thing here. You watch as the other wargs instantly tense up before half of them, or a little more than half of them, instantly fall right behind the Borthak and head it towards Layla's direction, seemingly ignoring you, Cade.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fucking take
3,
off.
4, 5. Okay, cool. And here's what we're going to do. We're going to jump into that initiative order right up there. Okay, starting with you first, Drim. Because
Missy
Riffle
stuff.
is still right there next to you. Let's see.
So I take it we decided against using geese against him.
Oh, that's what it appears to be. That's what it looks like.
I'm not gonna lie.
You thought the negotiating was activating it?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I thought that's
No,
what
it
that was.
it's like
but-
command. Oh, you
It is all good because this just leaves for a very interesting dynamic. Anyways, Drim,
Okay, well,
you're up
cool.
first. What are you gonna do? You watch as these wargs and Borthak is rushing towards Lilith there. You see an opening, but 4 of these wargs are still staying put.
I'm just gonna facepalm real quick. First of all,
free action face palm.
like, oh, fuck. All right.
What it does. Respectfully.
Listen, do I have that yet? I do not have the.
I'm just gonna mark these guys. They're obviously charmed by that fruit essentially for 3 rounds.
All right, hold on a second. I need to check to see if I managed to get. Where is it? Is it 17 or? Okay, never mind. I can get it at 18, so I can't use it yet. All right, I'm just gonna run up to. Fuck. Well, they're distracted by the fruit, so I'll let Layla do her thing, and then I'll just take the fucking dash action and if I can move my fucking character. So it's like
Are you trying to book it like this direction? As far as you can
yeah,
go? Okay. What's your movement?
55, so it would be 110 altogether.
You can get into the temple.
All right, fuck
Okay,
it.
gotcha.
Right
Trim,
there.
give me a quick perception check to see if you can find that door that Riffle was talking about, or do you bring Riffle with you?
You know what? I'll make it the fucking dash of the wind, and so I can just grab his ass and drag him with me.
Absolutely love it. And as Riffle gets over there with you, well, actually, let me add him in here. He manages to point out that location he was talking about. Let's add him in. Oh, yeah, he's all the way fucking down there. Okay, gotcha. That's gonna be it for you. Nope, actually, Drim, you can open up No, that's the rest of your movement there and whatnot. So Layla, it's on you.
Well, I still have action.
Yeah, well,
Like that
what's
was the
up-
bonus action.
What action do you want to do?
Well,
Actually, the rock is also very much damaged. It looks like it's on its last legs, about to break.
fuck, I'll bust the rock open.
Oh yeah, go ahead and make a to hit for me.
All right.
AC 17. Sweet. Go ahead and roll some
25.
damage.
And this is all force damage.
Love it. With 20 points of force damage, you manage to find a crevice, punch the rock perfectly, cracking it open, and what reveals on the other side, probably about 10 to 15 feet in, what first catches your eye is a huge fuck off werewolf.
What?
Right, followed by many other kinder. Or where's this other fucking song coming from? Hold on.
I don't know, not me.
No, I've got it someplace else.
Are you watching your own stream?
Oh, there
No,
it is.
I don't. Oh, you found another tab.
Yeah, I just had another tab open, which is kind of weird. Okay. Okay, there we go. All right, so that's what you find and see inside there. Jim, you see the face of surprise of this werewolf in front of you, but Riffle surprisingly is not scared. Anything else, Jim?
Hello there.
You hear a reply back.
No.
Hello, Riffle, you're here to save us. The Borthak, he's not here. He's over there. We must go. We must run. Okay. Anything else, Grim?
That pretty much ends my turn.
There we go. All right, cool. Layla, your go. These things are heading towards in your direction.
I'm gonna wave this big ass fruit above my head and keep him at a 20-foot distance at all times.
Let me go ahead and. All right, now you're combined. All right, where do you want to go?
Okay.
Which way do you want to run?
We're gonna go straight up here first. So we're at 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. We'll just move half my movement speed for now. And then can I take a ready action movement?
Yes, yeah, you can. Like, I'm going. Like,
Okay.
if this guy approaches, I'm going to move X many feet or whatever.
Yeah, if he gets within friggin' 20 feet of me, I'm gonna book it as far as I can get as well, which is gonna be right about here.
Okay, gotcha.
I'm gonna go up and around the ridge.
Okay, gotcha.
If I can go off the map, that'd be great. But just
No,
make
no,
life
we're
easier.
gonna stay in the map. Okay. Anything else, Layla? So you catch that fruit and bolt.
Nope.
Okay,
I'm just gonna fucking run.
gotcha.
Nah, 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 nah.
Rahara, you know that these wargs in front of you are still charmed. They're ignoring Cade, but what you do see is as soon as Drim punched that rock and opened up that passageway, the 4 wargs down there, attention goes towards that entrance as they see fresh meat. What do you do?
First and foremost, feline agility, so we're going to double that movement speed.
Hell yeah.
So that is 60 feet. I'm also going to use my bonus action. Actually, no, not yet. Not yet. Then I'm going to move. Hang on, let me. Ooh, hang on. Where's me grabber? Can I not grab him? No, that's the map. Why can't I grab my fucking.
Okay, so he'll be back.
Aha! Right. Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60.
Sweet posting
I'm
up.
going to stay. Mm-hmm. Can I move? I want to move. No. There we go. Right, and then I'm going to use my bonus action to turn the old fire sword on.
Flame on.
And, hang on, let me just mark that.
I'd like to make a ready to action of if anything comes within 5 feet of me or within my reach, I'm going to attack.
Felines are special. It's not an action, right?
Yeah, it's a special.
I am going to throw my boomerang shield at the closest one.
Okay, fuck yeah. Sweet, and this thing comes right back to you, hit or miss and whatnot. So go ahead and roll the to hit for me. as you fucking Captain America your shield towards this board.
Ah!
Where the?
I think I created it on
there
your,
it
on your
is,
sheet
there it is.
for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
So with his having the 3 attacks, do I get 3 throws?
Yeah. Mhm. Yeah, you like throw it, bounces back, comes back, throw it, bounce it back, comes back. And they are within
20.
they're a bit outside, so the tax will they're outside 20 feet, so the tax would have disadvantage.
Right. Okie dokie.
But the AC is
first
13, so
one-
you literally just have to roll a 3 or more. So
First one is.
Well,
natural
had to
1.
say it, didn't you? You had to
It
say it,
dings
didn't
off
you?
of one of the floating rocks before returning back to you.
I grunt a little bit, and then we go again. That's a little better.
Tossing the shield, you smack the warg right in the face as it returns back to you.
And the third one is on this fucking monitor. Third one, there we go. Lovely.
Nice, and you smack it in the face again, shattering some of its teeth. How much damage
that
is
will-
bad boy taken?
It is going for 10 plus.
Nice, he's bloodied.
It's the right. I need to do some. So 10 plus 17
7.
all in.
Sweet, that warg eye is barely hanging on there.
And I believe that is all my action economy done.
Love it. Sweet. Vortex turn. Oh, seriously, you keep going. Anything
Yep,
else,
I'm good.
Rahara? Okay. Gotcha. Vortex turn. He's going to choose the dash to get up to. He's able to get right onto your ass, Layla. So you go ahead and move, but it stops there as you turn the corner and keep dashing. But he's got no more movement speed. Let's see if he has any ranged attacks. Yes, he can do Noxious Regurgitation. The Vortex spews acid at a creature it can see within 120 feet of itself. Target must make a DC 21 Constitution saving throw and take some damage.
Damn.
As you hear the bubbling of acid behind you as you're running away, Layla, go ahead and make your DC 21 Constitution saving throw as this creature vomits acid towards you. All right, so you're going to take half damage here.
This is acid damage, correct?
This is acid damage, yes.
Okay.
So 12 points of acid damage as it kind of singes your back, but you managed to keep the fruit protected there as you tuck it in. That's the Vortex turn.
My turn.
Yep, Kate's turn.
Cool. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of like stuck between two things. But for right now, Thunderwave.
Go ahead and roll a perception check for me.
Fuck. Okay. And down.
Okay, well, what's the save?
19.
19. What's the radius? And what level are you casting it at?
15-foot cube
15
radius. So like
15
I'm in the
foot
middle.
cube around you. Okay, sweet. So
Yeah.
it's only going to be C and B that are going to have to make their saves because G's don't have more than half the token inside there. It's a con save.
Yeah, but give me one quick. Oh yeah, no, it is a 50-foot cube. Damn. Yeah. Okay,
con
cool.
save.
Yes, con.
Okay, so this is going to be for C, and this is going
Okay.
to be for
Fail.
B. I
Yes.
think both of them fail. So they're going to.
Oh yeah, because
they're
it's
gonna take-
19.
Yeah, they're gonna take full damage here. Go ahead
So
and
it's
roll
what,
damage as
78?
you push out both of your hands to create this thunder wave of energy that rocks these two wargs.
Rock that body. Aw, 31.
Sweet 31 points of damage on two failed shaves. You manage to
Shave.
shred their bodies into pieces, right?
Yay!
But as their viscera and gore splatters around them,
Fuck.
the attention of the other wargs instantly drop from the Borthak and focus solely onto you.
Fuck yeah! You know what I'm hearing?
Okay, anything
Fucking-
else, Cade?
Give me some.
Anything else?
Ah, fuck. Nah, that's it.
Okay.
Well, actually, I'm gonna move.
Which one?
Because
you
they're not
trying-
even within fucking.
No,
I'm
they are
actually
not.
gonna move
They are not
towards the
within 5
vortex.
feet. Okay,
I'm
hell
actually
yeah.
gonna move towards the vortex. Which I believe
Okay.
30 feet is right
That's pretty smart.
Okay. Hell yeah. Anything else?
there. Nope, that's it.
All right, sweet. So legendary action from Borthak here. He's going to see if he recharges his Noxus Regurgitation, and he does not.
No.
Okay. Now it's the wargs go. Here's what we're going to do. These guys have 30 feet movement speed. They're just going to try to pound you. Ooh.
That's
This one's not going to be able to get there. Just shy. This one's not going to be able to get there. Just shy. This one not going to be able to get there. It's just shy. So they're just going to do main action dash to surround you, but those three aren't going to be able to attack. So one attack coming at you, pack tactics, Kate, so it's going to be at an advantage here. But only one
Okay.
attack. For a 21,
That's
which fails.
fails.
Right?
Yep.
You just can't puncture your hard shell. The other
I'm a boss that
wards
stage.
here, 30 feet. This one's able to close with you, Rahara. This one here is going to be outside of its range, so it's just going to dash, try to get past you. You could make an attack of opportunity, Rahara, if you want.
Yes, please.
All right, go ahead
Mhm.
and make it. This one here is going to dash and get right next to you. And this one here is going to try to dash
16
and
ahead.
get right there. 16 hits as you kind of clip one of its legs for 14 points of damage, almost severing it. It is bloody. Okay.
14 slash and 10 fire.
And 10 fire. You cleave off and cauterize the back hind leg, causing it to trip up a little bit, but it has enough mass to stay up as he's barely hanging on. Warg Eye, the one that you damage, is going to attack with pack tactics at advantage for a 24 to hit, which hits, so you're only going to take 4 points of piercing damage here as he manages to just kind of sink its teeth into a little bit of your hide, but you kind of brush it off. All right.
That was me, yeah?
Yeah, that was for you.
Yeah,
Good.
Good.
All right, all of the Kinder's turns. So, Drim, in front of you, the werewolf rushes up to you, puts a hand on your shoulder, and he says, "My name's Argentina, the leader of the Blue Fire Wardens. Thank you for your assist. Blue Fire Wardens, with me. We must escape and get out of here." And they're going to go. She's going to go ahead and dash 60 feet, and I'm going to keep them just all within 5 feet of each other, and group them up. Let's group them up. All right, sweet. So that's going to be Argentina, and Riffle here is going to run with this group here and get added in. So you know that they are on their way to safety here, Drim and the crew. So top of the order here, Drim, it's your go. You see Rahara fighting and these wargs coming up on your ass.
One's a peg leg.
Yeah, this one's a peg leg.
One's a piggy. Alright.
I love this. You guys have your own freaking little spots and missions. It's great. Everybody's coordinating.
He split the party in the best way.
Thomas, we can't hear you if you're speaking. I don't
Yeah,
know if
no.
you're I don't know if you're muted or not.
Sorry, didn't want to hear you guys eat. Wanted you guys to hear me eat. So
Oh, you were munching on your chips, Captain Crunch.
you don't know they were chips.
We do
I
not.
admit I was eating something, but you don't know it was chips. Anyways, so I'm gonna use bottled breath and
Cool.
do the gust of wind spell with it.
Oh, okay. What does it say? The save is with it.
Oh, hold on a second.
I'll look it up as well.
If you exhale the breath, you gain the effect of the gust of wind spell. Doesn't say what the save for that is.
It's a strength save, so it's 8 plus proficiency plus your strength modifier right now. So I'll do that real fast. So 8 plus 6, 8, 19, 11, 12, 13. 8,
So it's gonna be
19,
15 because it's minus 1.
14. Okay. So you said 15?
Oh wait, you said 8 plus 6, so
Yeah,
it would be
8 plus
13.
6.
Fuck.
8, 9, 10, 13, 14. Yeah, so 13. All right, so DC 13 strength save onto Warg J, I, and D. Imagine as you angle that gust of wind.
Yeah.
Take a look at the look up the spell for me to see how much they get pushed back if they do fail. This is Warg
15 feet.
15 feet. Okay. Warg D.
Yeah.
Strength save. So D passes. He doesn't get pushed. I know it's difficult terrain if they try to come that direction.
It's 2 feet for every 1 foot.
So half.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So D gets pushed back 15 feet. So 5, 10, 15. But I and J manage to save from your gust of wind. Okay. Anything else, Drim? I'll do this as well.
I'm just focusing in on them.
Love it. I think it's like 60 feet or something like that.
Yeah.
All right. There you go. Gust of wind.
60 feet and 10 feet wide.
And you're concentrating. And 10 feet wide. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. But obviously just missing Rahara. I got it. Anything
Yeah.
else, Drim? That's a great play.
I'm just focusing on that.
Okay. It looks like it's Layla's go, but she's just stepped away for a second. So we'll just
I'm
a second.
still audible. Can definitely still hear.
2, 3. Oh, well, you're not at the computer.
That doesn't mean shit. I'm still doing the same thing. Tease him. Nana nana boo boo. Book it. We are going to continue in additional 40 fucking feet. Let me
Shit.
actually.
Well, actually, he's going to do another
calculate it.
legendary action off of Drim, finishes his turn, see if he recharges. He does recharge. Okay, love it.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah,
Recharge.
yeah, recharge on his
Okay, that's
legendary
great.
action.
I'm gonna go another fucking 40 feet and ready another movement when he gets within 20 of me.
Okay, gotcha. So, he is going to use another legendary action to do his move.
bet he
So he's
is.
going to move up to his speed first. So
Which
it's
is?
just 30 feet initially. So he's able to get, what am I doing? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then it's his turn. And then now it's Rahara's turn. Okay. Rahara,
Okay,
go ahead.
let's try. Yep. First and foremost, I'm going to make 3 attacks against primarily Warg. Is that I?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
Warg
I.
I.
Do me a favor, roll damage immediately after your hits, okay? Because I'm pretty sure you're just going to tear
Okay.
through these things.
Okay, but hang on. Each strike is going to be laced with a sweeping attack.
Oh, to trip him up?
So there will be damage going to Warg J as well.
Oh, love it. Awesome sauce. Let's go.
So yeah. Right, do.
And with sweeping, I think... I don't know if it's the full damage or your martial arts die damage.
It's superiority damage only.
Okay.
So that is first to hit. So we'll get so base damage would be
13.
13.
You lop the head off of I.
okie doke. Okay, can I retract the sweeping attack because I don't need it anymore.
Yep, 100%.
Okie doke. I'm just gonna use the other 2 on Warg
Yep.
Jaden.
Yep, you guys are vastly stronger than these wargs.
And number 2, oh dear.
Natural 1. Just manages to duck his head before it gets cleaved right off.
That's better. There we go.
Oh, that one catches him right across the back, though. Ripping open his
Yes.
back for 7 min damage.
7 slashing. I need to get a new one of that. 7 slashing, 11 fire.
11 fire. He's barely hanging on as you singe its back. It cries out in pain.
Do I have anything as a bonus action? Yet. I'm done.
Okay. Another legendary action. Last one is going to move. This is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Now his real action is He's not going to dash. He's just going to do his basic 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. This guy's
And
getting...
he's within 20 feet of me, so bye.
He's fucking chasing the hell out of you. Give me another DC 21 Constitution save as he tries to do another noxious regurgitation against you. Try to...
No.
Gotcha, some half damage, so 12 points of acid damage. It kind of singes you a bit. Cade, it's your go. You're surrounded by all these wargs.
So, here comes the funny part. By funny, I mean, like, entirely, extremely fucking dangerous. Fireball.
Onto yourself?
Yeah, why not?
Okay, fuck it. Go ahead and roll damage. And what level are you casting it at?
Fourth.
Fourth level? Okay.
28.
They might survive a little bit, but not very well. Yeah, okay. So if they take half damage, they would survive.
I'm also resistant to fire.
Okay, gotcha. So you go ahead and make your save as well, okay?
Yep, that's my game plan.
Okay, so E fails, A fails, H makes it, and G also makes it. So this one gets burnt to a crisp from your fireball. A gets burnt to a crisp.
And Flash of
Half
Genius.
of 38 is 19, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
G takes 19 points. He's barely hanging on.
Dirty 20,
And,
so
he's barely hanging on.
38.
Are you flashing? Are you geniusing
So
your
13?
your dex?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, you
so
roll the dex
13?
check, not a save.
Oh,
unless
fuck. Okay.
unless it's a +2 for your dex save.
I mean, yeah, it is.
Yeah. Oh, okay. It is. All right. So I'll take the
It's
15
+2
flash of
for
genius. So that is 19 and a half. So you take 9 points of fire damage, Cade. 9 points of fire
Okay,
damage
yeah.
as your
Right,
finger comes up as you launch a fireball directly at the ground, completely annihilating 2 of these wargs and completely damaging the last 2 there. Anything else?
I say to them, hey, you want to fuck around and find out again? Because 4 of your guys are dead by my hands.
Oh yeah, that's right. You have speak with animals. You just hear low growls and curses. Is that all?
I can growl too. They would kick.
Okay. And these guys here, just 2 attacks coming at you, 1 apiece at advantage. Both of them are going to fail. As
Well,
they just
the 22 meets it, beats it.
Oh,
so
22 is your AC. Gotcha.
I'm simply going to use a reaction, though, and Repulsion Shield.
Repulsion shield. All right, so you take 6 points of piercing damage, and he automatically gets pushed back 5 feet, right? Or is it
correction,
15?
15.
15, 5, 10, 15.
15.
All right, he gets pushed back 15. All right, love it. The other
Just
ones,
fucking duking him.
Drim, do they have to make the save at the start of their turns if they're still in the gust of wind?
At the end of their turn.
At the end of their turn. Okay, gotcha. So this one
Yeah.
here is just going to get out of that way to make 1 attack at normal against you. Well, actually, no. This guy's going to close with. This guy here, though, is going to dash the 60 feet to try to cut off the rest of the Kender. So 2 attacks coming at you, Rahar, from these wargs. At advantage because of pack tactics here. One's an 18, meets it, beats it, and the other one is a 22. So these ones kind of coordinating their attacks. You're going to take 10 points of, or total of 21 points of piercing damage as these wargs sink their teeth into you.
What do you mean 18 meets the pizza? I'm gonna say 20.
Oh, you have 20 AC. My bad. Sorry, I was looking at Samuel's. I was looking at Samuel's AC. Okay, so you only take the 11 points on the second attack that it hits you. Okay.
Okie doke.
That's all the wargs go. So it is now the Kinders. Argentina here. Ooh, let's see. Yeah, fuck it. She's going to branch off and try to attack this creature here. With 2 swipes of her claws. 9 points on this one. As this werewolf is facing this warg, the rest of the Kinder, however, are going to use the rest of their movement speed to completely bypass. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, ending their turns right there. Let's say she gets in between them. All right, top of the order again. Drim, it's your go.
All right. I'm drop the gust, and I'm just gonna run up here, 5 foot, put range, and I'm gonna wail on this bastard.
Yep. Roll damage after your first hit. 'Cause you might make them explode.
I mean, it's a nat 20.
Yeah,
so
that's a natural 20.
So 20.
20 points of damage. What does this look like as you completely decimate this thing?
Just literally watch like skull and brain matter just like fly all over the place.
Love it. You have the rest of your turn as you drop this thing.
Alright, so use the rest of my movement to come over here in between these two. I'm gonna use my second attack on the one directly beneath me, which is 30.
Nice. Working in conjunction with Rahara there, who comes in with
18 damage.
his long sword. 18. This one dies as well. Drops.
Alright, and then I'm going to use my bonus action for another unarmed strike.
Yep.
Alright.
27, and that strike will also kill him right there. He only has 2 HP left.
14.
Love it, love it, love it.
And that will end my turn.
Okay, fuck yeah. Layla. Vorthak's still on. Oh, actually, let me do a quick legendary action, see if he recharges his breath. 1, he does not. Okay.
Beautiful. Yeah, literally same fucking thing. I'm gonna come up in between these trees this time
Love it.
and still just wiggle the fucking fruit in his face and wait.
You're like, oh, it's like the fishing meme. Like, oh, you almost had it.
Oh, you're quicker than that. Yeah, literally. This time I'm gonna wait until he's within 10 feet of me.
Okay.
And then we'll get fucking south
Okay.
by like 30 fucking feet. So I'll get like right at this tree line.
Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 with his legendary action as you hear a howl behind you. All right, anything else?
Flip him off just for the fuck of it.
all right, Rahara. All of those wargs are dead in front of you, but you catch the back of that Borthak rushing towards the northeast there, where you assume where Layla is.
Before I do it, I'm just gonna turn to Drum and be like, we're probably going to have to kill that big thing, aren't we?
More than likely.
Okay, just double checking. And with that, because I believe I did not move on my last turn, so...
No, you did not. You have your feline agility back up.
I do. Right, would dash and feline agility stack?
Let me read feline agility super fast, okay?
It's when you move on your turn in combat, you can double your speed until the end of the turn. Once used, you can't use this trait again until you move 0 feet on one of your turns.
Yeah, so your speed gets doubled, so it'd be 60. 60 feet base, so then you would dash, which would double that, so 120.
Oof. Could I?
That's a quick fucking cat.
And you'll be
You can
easily
make it to
you can
the
easily scale
big
up
view.
that wall, and you can make it right up to that Borthak as well.
Right, screw it. Let's go. If I can make it there, let's do this.
Oh,
We just see Rahara scurrying up the
does
fucking wall.
Rahara ever run on like all fours with the feline agility, or not?
I mean,
what do you think it would look like for Rahara to actually activate the feline agility?
right. I would say he just like kind of flexes a little bit, like stows his sword and his shield just for that moment, and then just limbers up a little bit. And then do you know when cats kind of like hunker down and then arch back a bit? They're like,
Does he do the butt wiggle?
And a little meow.
Nah.
Like the eyes go wide, like hype, like apex predator focused on this thing.
Yeah, Yeah, the going big hunter boba eyes. The feet are getting planted. But I'm not. I'm not taking off with the meow. It's going to be like a very deadly sounding roar as he takes off.
Unleashes a battle cry. Give yourself a point of heroic inspiration because I like the description. Yeah, we're sweet. So that's your action to get right up to that Borthak. Because you used action to dash. So you have your bonus action, and 40 feet of your movement left.
You know what? Action surge.
Okay, fuck yeah. Let's do it. It is distracted, so your attacks are going to have advantage here, okay?
Okie dokie. So, number 1.
That
Boosh.
28 kills him on the first hit.
25 to hit for the first.
Oh, yeah. Sweet, breaks the charm.
16 hit on the second.
Meets it, beats it. 2 good gashes. Blood spews from his back hind leg. A vicious face turns around to snarl at you.
Yeah.
As you
All
get
three are hit. All 3 are landing.
nice cut right across his cheek there. Like searing some of the wounds that you just opened up on him. 15 good damage.
Plus 12 plus 12, so that's your slashing.
Love it.
That 2 5 plus
56 points of damage so far.
plus 9, and there's your fire
Nice.
damage.
Nice. Just over 65 points of damage all across this board. That can 3 hard-hitting blows. Love it. Anything else?
Should I be an absolute Chad and just action surge again?
Do it. Go for it.
I have 2 action surges.
Oh, do it.
Fuck it, let's go again, baby. Action
Okay.
surge.
Cats versus dog.
Okay,
Ultimate
since
edition.
it's still a part of the same round, you do have advantage on your attacks because it was distracted.
Nice. Okay, so first to hit is a 30.
30. You come back in with another 3 slashes, aiming to chop off its head. 26. Nice.
And a 27.
27. All 3 connect. Roll that damage. Big damage. Big damage. 9.
That is 7.
7.
8 slash. Slashing. Here comes the fire. Come on, give us nice numbers.
8.
8 plus
5.
5 plus 9. There's your fire.
101 points of damage overall.
Ah, damn.
Nice. Level 7, tier 4 play, ladies and gentlemen. Tier 4, level 17 characters, 101 damage. Love it. He's bloodied.
I think I'm done now.
All right, legendary action first for his last of his turn. He's just going to make 1 bite attack against you. Your AC's 20. So that's going to be a natural 20 to hit. So that's 4d8 plus 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, shitty rolls too. That's 16 points of piercing plus 46. And 18 points of acid damage as he managed to bite onto you with his legendary action. Now it's going to be his full turn here. Let's see. So Glacial Aura. So at the end of the Borthak's turn, slippery ice starts to form and surfaces within 10 feet. So at the end of his turn that you'll have to make a DC 16 dex save or you'll fall prone at the end of his turn. So it's going to make 2 bites and 1 noxious regurgitation over towards Layla's direction. All right, so 2 bites coming at you, Rahara. The first for a 30. The second for another 30. Okay, so 16 points of piercing plus 10 points of acid on the first, and then 10 points of piercing and 6 points of acid on the second. and then you, Layla,
That's
fail.
all in.
Say again.
Yeah, what was that all in? For the
Um.
damage? I missed it.
Oh, I got you. Do you have the game log open?
Yeah, but the way my monitor is, it's because it's a TV. It's a little fucky.
Oh, I got you. So 42 points total. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, no
Thank you.
worries. All right, then you, Layla. Acid's gonna spew your way, as you're gonna take 27 points of acid damage, and you're poisoned until the start of the Borthak's next turn here. Okay.
Immune to poison and the poison condition.
Oh, never mind. You're not poisoned. Okay. And then it's gonna use its rest of his movement. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to try to close the distance with you, Layla. Rahar, you
Can I
do
make
an
a
attack
react?
of opportunity.
Yes, please. And I would like to lace this with a couple things.
Mm-hmm.
So first off, we're gonna roll to hit. That is 17.
Connects right to his hind leg, taking off one of his toes.
There is 8 slashing damage. There is 6 fire damage. I am going to lace that with a goading strike.
Okay, love it. Wisdom save, I believe.
Yep, wisdom 19.
Wisdom
And
19. 22 for a natural 20.
but yeah, you do still take the superiority damage.
I do.
Right, so that will be an extra 3 in superiority
3
damage.
points.
And just to finish off, we're going to expend a Blood Fury charge.
Love it. Go ahead and roll that extra damage, and then you heal up a little bit. As that tattoo on your back begins to sear a little bit before you see some of those bite marks close up for 14 points, and you heal for 14.
And there we go.
He's looking really fucking rough here. Cade, your go.
Alright, cool. Bet. So I'm going to move 30 feet to the north. I understand that's going to probably do an opportunity to attack the little guy down there. I don't really care.
Because he has no pack tactics. It completely whiffs.
Fails miserably. Doesn't even matter to me. I'm going to then use my... And I can only choose to summon one of them if I use a spell thing.
Correct. It's one spell
Alright,
slot
cool.
per cannon, if you wish.
Alright.
But
Cool,
also,
so-
it looks like the Borthak is very much hurt, and these two wargs are on their last legs.
Hmm.
Remember, resource management. You got it will be a very long dungeon. Just FYI.
Fair enough. But
Mhm.
then again,
So just a friendly reminder about resource management. It's going to absolutely be critical for the duration of the Three Moons Vault. Just giving that to you guys for free. Okay, but you won't hear from me again.
Oh,
Otherwise,
crap.
blow your load now if you so choose. But that's up to you.
whoa, okay.
Much better way to
Yo, you definitely could have picked a
Yeah.
different fucking manner.
Amen.
But thank you very much for saying that because fucking scorching right.
Okay.
On all three of these guys, by the way. Warg H, Warg G, and I don't think it's gonna. Well, actually, no, it's 120 feet. Hold on.
Yeah, 120 feet. Let's see. It's supposed to be center mass to center mass. Okay. He's just outside of range.
Fuck! Alright, cool. Damn it. Kind of
Um,
fucked my plan now.
Yeah,
That
and
makes
roll
me sad.
damage. Yeah, roll damage for each of the rays because they don't have a lot of HP left. Go ahead and roll your two hits.
Alright, give me one quick sec. Scorcher grade 2d6, which means one of them is going to simply hit. I'll just do the 2d6 for now. 5.
You have to roll to hit first.
Oh, shit, my bad. My brain's not working. Sorry.
You gotta get some caffeine. Don't worry, we're gonna take a little a little break
30,
after
20.
we're done with this one. That one's gonna hit. You want to re-roll the damage, or you want to keep the 5?
I'll re-roll the damage after
Okay.
I do the other to hit.
I shall
24.
allow it, 'cause I'm a generous god.
Okay, let me do that back though. Respectfully. I'll add that one to whichever one is of higher HP if that's okay.
Nice, that's perfectly fine, because you're gonna smoke him. You light this warg on fire as it screams in pain and like runs around in a circle and dies.
Well, as it should, because it's a bitch.
And the second one follows suit.
Yay. Cool. And then I can't do it on that one because of the fact of Barthek over there is out of range.
Just
Cool.
just out of range.
Do you not have any more
Okay.
movement?
No, I used all of it already.
Okay.
Which kind of sucks, but oh well.
So the rest of this crew here, they're all going to group up. I'm just going to go 5, 10, 15, 20. And they're just going to dash. Actually, seeing as most of that danger's over, they're going to just huddle together there. So Drim, your go. You know that Borthak is taking a beating as you hear whines coming from up there.
All right, step of the wind, and I am dashing all the way to the fucker.
Love it.
All right, and 2 hits coming his
2
way.
hits. All right. Is going to use a reaction when you do smack it because you definitely are going to hit. It's reactive tail. 28. Go ahead and roll damage on that, and then give me a DC 16 Dexterity saving throw.
10
As
damage.
as its tail kind of whips around and within 10 feet of it, trying to hit you. All right, so you don't take any damage because of your evasion. It takes 10 points of damage.
So I'm gonna attack again.
Nice.
14, and I'm going to use a point on that for stunning strike, and it's a DC 19 con save.
All right, DC 19 con save. He passes with the 21.
All right, so that means the next hit against him will have advantage.
Okay.
Let me check that. Okay, the target speed is halved until the start of my next turn, and the next attack roll made against it has advantage.
Hey, love it.
Okay, and that ends my turn.
Ends your turn. It just makes one swipe, one bite attack at disadvantage here against Udrim as a legendary action, and then Layla, your go. 28 against Udrim for 25 points total, 15 points
All right.
piercing, and 10 points acid.
All right, I'm using. Where is it?
Yep. Deflect attack. Go ahead and
Deflect
reduce
attack,
it. Layla, your go. And then Drim, you just heal up or subtract 25 from that number. Oh, you negate it all.
26.
Do you want to?
Go ahead and use a point and redirect.
Love it. Let me roll a
Dexterity,
dex save.
19.
It failed, but it's
Yo,
going to use the
we-
legendary resistance to pass.
Fuck, alright.
Okay. As you try to redirect that energy to smack it in its face, your hand kind of hits his nozzle before you kind of resist your fist a bit. Layla,
Bad
you go.
puppy.
But you don't take any damage, which is great.
Oh yeah.
It's like Kung Fu Ping Pong.
Cover big bone. How beat up is he?
He's really fucking hurt.
He really fucking.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. In that case, I'm gonna drop the fruit right there.
Oh, I gotcha.
Let go.
My bad.
What? Giant fruit again. Stay over there, and I'm gonna come over and smack the fuck out of him too. I feel like I'm being left out here.
First attack has advantage. Don't forget.
Natty.
Oh, yeah, this is going to fucking blow it up.
Oh come on, let me fucking click my shit.
Let
Give me.
me do his con. It's a con save to see if he's toppled. All right, he's not toppled. I'll do both. He's
Okay,
going to legendary resist it. All right, 16 points.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and then I didn't roll for advantage on my first one. I just went ahead and rolled my damage on my crit. Am I safe to roll my next one at advantage instead?
Oh, yeah, to see if you crit again.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Give another roll.
Ah, damn, no crits.
Nah.
That's okay. Damn, minimal damage too.
Minimum damage, but that's what you needed. How do you end this thing as you see Drim and Rahar just off to the side in this threat? What does it look like?
I imagine him trying to bite the lance, but I'm just gonna like shove it up through his mouth into the top of his head.
Oh, love it.
Top of his head.
Sweet. And your
Yeah.
lance just brain matter explodes from the roof of this creature's head as it falls dead. The crisis is over and the people are saved. Nobody got killed. All of the baddies are down.
Lovely, lovely. I'm gonna
Okay.
pick up the fruit and take it with us.
Just gonna take the pylon fruit. Love it. All right, let me post in the chat on what you guys get, and then let's take a quick break. Let's see how
Just
long.
gonna take a
Yeah, we're gonna take
slow
this
roll.
a 5-minute break. Okay.
I'm
and
here.
take a
I'm
slow
sorry.
walk over, and he's just gonna look
Welcome back,
the
Sam.
dead carcass in the eye.
I'm
and
so sorry.
He's just gonna be
It's fine. Shit happens.
I did not expect that last shot to run as long as it
keep
did.
going as you're walking over to the corpse.
Yep. He squats down, like a good Slav. Looks,
Pop
and then he looks he looks the dead cogs in the eye. Superiority.
Cats win.
Oh, yeah, I just picked it up. I just picked up on that. That's funny. I love it. I love it. Oh, I get to eat a little bit. Tasty.
A fun fact about Rahara, which kind of just sort of developed by accident in Conan RP servers when I played him. He doesn't like zebras either.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
What's wrong with zebras?
Yeah, it's not. It's there's nothing wrong with zebra. It's just the fact that some people kept relating him to a zebra because of the coat.
Ah.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna say.
So-
if I was eating, it's probably his
Mhm.
fur.
I'm not a fucking zebra. Do I look like I am from the equestrian DNA? No.
No, that's me.
Thank you. He's good.
Why?
I'm not a fucking zebra.
Uh-huh.
Funnily enough, just going off that RP thing, there was one situation where one of the clanmates
Yeah.
actually got a zebra as a mount.
Check it with your purple cable too, because it probably was the box.
And there's a mod where you can leave little POIs.
In the box, put purple cable 3 hours in the other one. Or
1
2
second.
hours in the other one. There you go. Sometimes that happens.
So, with the POIs one day, I was just moseying through on my way out of the clan buildings, and I see the zebra just parked up.
I'm gonna unpause this, and we'll get back into this as you're all reconvening around Argentina with the other Kender there. And as you all are reconvening and approach, you watch as that werewolf-like visage slowly lops off, revealing a human woman. Oh. Oop. Boom, there you go. She voices up. Thank you all for rescuing me and my compatriots. We are the Blue Fire Wardens. I'm tasked with protecting these lands and seek to join the coalition with Calaman in the fight against the dragon armies. Oh, it seems that Riffle here was the one to bring you to us. I'm quite thankful for that. What can we do to help you all?
Well,
So we're looking for this rod piece, right? It's supposed to be taken by the dragon army. We need to get in there and we need to get that rod piece.
As you say that, Riffle comes up in the center and is like, yeah, Argentina, I said I'd show them to where the dragon army troops are staying up at the Three Moons Vault. It's the same location that we fought at before our leader and that knight from Kalaman got captured. These guys
Knight
here...
from Calaman got captured too. I forgot.
And as you say that, Argentina turns to the group and says, she nods, yes. I believe his name was Darrett Highwater. He was a knight sent from Calaman to assess the Blue Fire Wardens and how well we would do to join the coalition. Our group here mounted an attack against that strong position of the dragon armies. However, we were defeated. But it is utmost importance that we do get over there. The rod piece, or the shard that you're talking about, is critical. There is a archmage there named Taramini. She leads that contingent, and she is concocting a savage ritual that I insist must be disrupted. This ritual that she's trying to cast This ritual that she's trying to cast is to harness powerful lunar magic to create a shroud of transformative red moonlight around the entire Dagard Mountains. Every single Kinder will be transformed into feral werewolves under the control of the dragon army if we fail.
Good God.
This rod piece, I believe, is the key to her ritual. And we are just a matter of perhaps days or within the day of her finishing this ritual.
Well, that sounds like shit.
It does sound like shit. I think it's time to go and fix that.
I agree. I encourage you, please rescue our leader, Valindar, and this knight from Kalaman. They are imprisoned somewhere within the Three Moons vault, but we have no information on where. But Riffle here can take you to a seemingly secret entrance to the Three Moons vault for you. But he's, as you can see, he's not very much of a fighter. So please keep him safe. Here, take this spell scroll of Moonbeam, for if Valindar is under the control of the Red Moon's blight, he would need to be severely injured. And this Moonbeam spell to cast upon him to revert him back to his human state.
Oh.
So just to clarify, beat him up first or use the scroll first?
Beat him up first, put him as
Okay.
close to death as possible, and then hit him with this Moonbeam. It'll force him to regress back into a humanoid form.
Samuel's gonna raise his hand.
Mhm.
Does the spell Sunbeam work too?
Say again?
The spell Sunbeam, because it's the same damage, radiant.
Sunbeam, unfortunately, does not revert
Damn.
transformed creatures.
It was worth asking.
Oh, excuse me.
But that's clarification.
Before
Thank
you all leave, I'm going to bestow a ritualistic prayer over Riffle that'll give him 12 hours of protection to make him immune from the forced transformative effect from Termini's curtain of red moonlight. This will take about an hour to perform. You all take a short rest before you depart. As Argentina outstretches her
Awesome.
arms and begins to utter a very long incantation that's going to take an hour. So if you guys want to take a short rest now, you can. Go ahead and roll your hit dice if you took any damage, etc. And the things recharge on short rests, they recharge.
Samuel's just gonna hold out his hands for everybody. All right, who needs it?
Who needs what?
I would
Cade?
genuinely benefit more from a short rest because of some of my abilities. So
Yes,
I would hold that thought.
Yes, sir. Cade, go ahead and put the spell scroll of Moonbeam inside your consumable inventory for me, okay?
Moonbeam!
Let's see if I
Moonbeam.
forgot any information.
God damn it, Moon.
Moonbeam! Moonbeam go moon.
Fucking- all we're gonna hear is Cade go the moon.
Moon!
Oh, from fucking
Leave it.
from fucking
Yep.
Marvel fucking Rivals.
Leave
we
it to
know.
Kachu.
When you cast, you have to say random bullshit go.
Got it.
I'm tired.
Yo, where's the
Okay.
buzz?
Argentina
moon?
Argentina does you just have to look up spell scroll, like spell scroll first level, and then just change the name to spell scroll
Okay.
of Moonbeam. She does voice
Oh,
that
shit.
she only has enough power to cast this ritual once, so it's imperative that Riffle return to Bittergrass Fen with Valindar as soon as possible. Okay. All right, two people rolled a lot of hit dice for their
Oh, I
healing up.
thought Samuel was healing them before.
Yeah, I mean, Rod did take a bit of a beating there.
I mean, I could have healed you guys as well before taking a short rest.
Oh no,
That
that's
way
still
no one
that's
had to
totally
use-
fine. Yeah, so
We have a lot of short rest die though.
Yeah. Yeah.
okie dokie. So we'll keep it
So
as
leave
is.
your spell slots and such for now.
Like if we get the because that sort of healing is a bit more versatile in where you can do it because there's no rest
Yeah.
period, you know.
No.
Whereas this is kind of limited opportunity.
This is
We're
very
doing a
true.
short rest, so I regain all my resources.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really
So I
up
could
to
have killed you
if
guys
there's
and then
any healing for me.
regained it all back.
All right, you guys are might have
Sorry.
plenty of opportunities to take other
Mhm.
short rests here in a little bit.
We don't know that. We were told to be mindful of our freaking stuff.
Mindful of the times, yes, because you heard Argentina. She is unsure if this is the day the ritual will be completed, which will be, you understand, it would be absolutely disastrous for the fight against the dragon armies if all of the Kinder within the Daggered Martins get forcibly turned into werewolves under the control of the dragon army. Very bad day for our people in Kalaman and for that coalition. The stakes are very high in this mission. Personal stakes, I should say, are very high. So all of your loved ones will be under threat. Okay, cool.
You say? Rosie has Twitch.
All right, sweet. So everybody took their long rest. So,
Maybe another
bottom corner of the map here.
Bottom right corner to
Yeah, bottom right.
clarify.
Let me change up to the spooky tunes.
Braylon, not in here, please.
Spooky tunes. Okay. All right, let's do this. All right, so Riffle is able to lead you through a goat path that dead ends at a convergence of 3 steep cliff walls. There's 2 astute pillars that flank a stone double door set into the wall. Next to each pillar stands what looks to be like a silver statue of a tall, mostly human-shaped individual, but the head, it has like a crescent moon. All right, so 2 crescent moon statues like right in front of those pillars. Standing in front of the door, you see a Auric Draconian, one of the spellcasters of the Red Dragon Army, in classic black and red robes and other ornaments. Obviously a guard. You guys are kind of probably tucked around this corner, unseen for now. What would you guys like to do?
Is that a big fuck out cliff in front of us?
No. This right here is all just like rock.
I was talking about that. Oh,
Yeah.
so that over there to the left is also all just rock.
Yeah. And then you can see on the I mean, you guys can take the main path if you want, but you guys are right now situated at V1, the secret entrance.
I see.
So what do you guys want to do? You see that there's 1 guard and 2 strange-looking statues. Actually, go ahead and give me a group perception check, actually. Yeah, go ahead and give me a group perception check. As you are
Sorry, I
peering
didn't
around
do
that
this
corner.
earlier.
I gotcha. Good heals.
So don't mind those.
17, 29. These are all good rolls.
Except for my
Gotcha.
dumbass, because my dumbass is not over here doing that shit. Oh, hey, 19. Sweet.
Okay, so
The
as you,
master's time.
Nat 20.
so as you are observing this, you see like faint pulsations of what looks like moonlight. Oh, don't turn it white, probably. Of moonlight that seems to pulsate maybe 10 feet in front of the Oractor Draconian there. It's a very thin pulsation of moonlight that comes from like the door surrounding areas and like a 15-foot semicircle. Can't speak. Almost choked there.
Circumference is the word you were trying to say there.
I said semicircle.
Same. All right, so we're V1, secret entrance, secret tunnel. Where
There's a
do
secret
we
tunnel.
smack them? Can we smack him? There's only 1.
Well, what's
Should
the
be
beat
smack
like that
them, there's only
area?
one.
Like, is it magic or can we tell from this far?
Oh, it's
Moonlight.
definitely fucking magical. Like the pulsating moonlight there. But what it does, you have no idea. Riffle scurries up. There's only one of them. You guys can take that. You guys took down the Borthak. You can run in there and kill him and push open those doors. Lickety split.
Oh shit! Fuck. Oh shit!
What the heck
Are
did
you
you
okay?
just do?
Damn you, Soku!
Oh,
Scared
yeah,
you?
scared you.
Fucking jump
You know what?
squares towards my
I'm
face.
gonna go ahead and roll a
Goes,
perception check since nobody wants to do anything here.
Hang
Let's
on,
see.
I was gonna
Okay.
say if we're going
actually,
to
it's a
take it
plus
out, it's
3.
got. If we're going to take him out, it's got to be quick and quiet, as we don't know what's on the other side of the door.
I mean, I can
True,
dash
but
up
we
and
also
like
don't know what that
probably
circle
pummel him
does.
down before anyone knows.
Yeah, I'll give you guys advantage on the initiative roll and him disadvantage if you want to try to launch a surprise attack.
My biggest concern is that magical aura. We have no idea what the hell it is, so I'm afraid the moment we step in, someone else is going to be alerted, and then all hell's going to break loose.
What we could
Yeah,
do,
that's fair.
The fog of war.
We
You
could
never know what's gonna happen.
we could throw a rock, so that forces them to leave their post. See if circle, follow them.
That is true.
I like that idea.
This is a good idea.
Alright. So if someone wants to throw the rock, I want to prepare the action of like dashing up and like fucking him up the moment he steps outside the
I
circle.
will eat a rock.
Fuck yeah.
I
All
was
right.
gonna say,
Yeah.
So-
I'm gonna eat it over here.
I've been having mixed rules, so yeah, someone else do it.
Yeah, I'll
Okay,
do it.
gotcha. So you, Legola, launch a rock against the cliff or the solid wall there, making a successful distraction. And as soon as the noise kind of echoes and reverberates towards that Auric Draconian, those two statues arm up, kind of becoming animate art objects.
Oh fuck.
And the Auric
Oh.
Draconian points in the direction of where that rock was. And you watch as these two guardians, how much movement speed do they got? Just 30 feet. Begin to make their way there with the Auric just behind him. And from here, I am going to have you guys roll with initiative at advantage. These guys are going to have disadvantage. Okay? I'm going to say they're distracted, so the first attacks against them will have advantage.
when you roll 2 natural 20s on
Do we need to
initiative.
roll now or
Yeah, you guys are good to roll now. So
30 to 20.
disadvantage. Disadvantage.
and-
Everybody roll.
Yeah.
Okay,
Damn.
cool. Let me change up
Better
the
with the 12.
tunes. And I should say correction. So the first attacks against that target will have advantage on them, and then it'll be normal after that. Okay.
Okay.
Let's see. So your plan works, Drim. You are going up first.
Okay,
just
I
do
have
this.
just enough room to not need dash.
Hell yeah, let's go.
So I'm gonna run this way, get up right next to him within
Yep.
5 feet.
Run right across the wall, all Prince of Persia style.
Alright. Come on, nat 20, nat 20, nat 20. Fuck, thank God, that was almost a double nat 1.
Yikes.
Alright, so 13. 20.
11 points of damage. You punch him right in the face.
Oh, wait.
16 points of damage as you come through
Yeah.
with another hook.
And then I'm gonna go ahead and use a flurry of blows.
Okay. Excuse me.
So let me go back up here. Sixteen,
26.
3, and
3.
27.
Nice.
Alright.
All good hits. As you're just smacking him in the face, you can see he's trying to issue commands, but you shut him up with each blow. 10. Barely hanging on here. 14. Okay.
And I'm gonna go ahead and make one of them a hand of harm.
Love it. Go ahead and roll that damage.
So
8
8
points,
damage,
sweet.
and he's poisoned.
And as that last strike kind of punches him right in the the gut. You extend your hands, gripping his flesh as he falls over dead as necrotic energy takes hold.
Okay,
Remind me to never piss off, Drim.
Okay, anything else, Grim?
that ends my turn.
Okay, gotcha.
Oh, God.
Layla, it's your go. You watch Drim drop the Auric Draconian easily in a flurry of blows.
God damn, save some for the rest of us, motherfucker. I've got plenty of movement. I can reach these guys just fine. Oh, Jesus Christ. Aww. Oh, wait,
Now-
that was supposed to be an advantage.
Yep, I'd advantage.
Okay, hold on.
That's gonna
Hey!
hit. And let's see if he gets toppled for the rest of the crew. He does not, I believe.
Okay.
17 points of damage, though. Love it.
Okay, and then regular attacks after.
Oh, well, if you want to use your bonus action for a shield bash or whatever, you're good.
No, I didn't get my first attack at advantage. That's-
Sorry. I counted the 11 as the advantage one. So yeah, so attack once more.
One more attack, but it's not at advantage, correct?
Not at a no.
That's
Sorry,
what I wanted.
it is because it's the same sequence. You're the first person to attack him.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Let me see. I got a natty.
Oh,
Love it.
nice. There you go. This is gonna hurt big time.
Eh, not that
13.
much.
Let's see if I don't know if they do not have any reactions. Okay.
And then we will go ahead and use the shield bash for the bonus. And another natty? Excuse me?
Nice. He's bloodied.
It'd be 16 with the crit.
16 points of damage there.
Yeah, it doesn't go away. I'm gonna do a flat roll really quick to try to get it to go away. It's not going away. Okay, never mind.
Okay, fuck yeah. Cade, you watch as the guardian that Layla's beating up is almost falling apart there.
As I just keep screaming, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep. Kidding. Alright, cool.
Hope
I'm gonna move over to the right by 30, using all of that. And then after that, I'm using catapult.
Sweet. Catapult onto B or
Onto
A?
B onto
Onto
Bravo.
B. All right. I'm going to say his deck save will be at disadvantage because of the surprise there.
Good. It's gonna be
Fails. He
78.
takes full damage.
It's gonna be 7B. Abaduga. Whee! Random bullshit, go! 36.
36 points of damage as you collect a pile of rocks, slamming it right into this Moonlight Guardian here. Okay, anything else?
No.
Love
Just
it.
random bullshit, go. That's
All
really
right,
it.
Samuel, it's your go.
Coolio. I'm gonna just get a little bit closer, right about there, and on the one that Layla's fighting, I'm gonna cast a level 1 guiding bolt.
Love it. Send it.
That is a 17, beats it,
17.
and 18
Okay,
points of radiant damage.
Sweet. So as your guiding bolt slams into this Moonlight Guardian, you watch as it seems to dissipate as you realize that it's immune to radiant damage.
Okay, good to know.
Okay. Anything else, Samuel?
I think that's all I can do.
Gotcha. Rahara, your go.
Be able to. Hang on. 10, 20, hang on. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Now, booyah.
Well, you have your feline agility, so you should be able to get
that
right
is
up there. Get right up there
Yeah,
too. I
well,
think any.
Yep.
Oh, you can even
If
get to
I-
B. You can even get to B because the ruler from center mass is 60 feet. So you're good to go.
Oh, you know, let's do that then. Excuse me, coming through. Thank you, lovely. Waggity whack.
Gotcha. Go
Don't
ahead.
come back.
Send your attacks there.
Advantage, yeah, still? Or is
no,
it the
because
day, or has it been attacked?
He's already been attacked. So at normal here.
Okie dokie, right. Okie dokie. Number 1.
But he's close to already being bloodied from taking that big hit from us, from Cade.
So that's 29 for the first. Do you want us to roll damage or?
Go ahead and roll
Keep
all of your
rolling.
attacks.
Okie dokie. Second. is 31.
Nice, 2 good hits.
is-
You rip apart some of the statue's material there.
All 3 land.
Nice. You see moonlight
So-
escaping from all the cracks it's formed into him. 7,
And
13,
Another 13, so-
13.
And then fire.
Oh, hold on, let me see if it's immune to fire real fast. It is not. Okay. 7
Plus 3, plus 7, plus another 3.
and 3.
There
Okay.
you go.
Gotcha. It's hurt but still standing. But you land 3 good blows.
I will reserve myself. Now I am done.
Okay, gotcha. Moonlight Guardian's turn. This first one here, you're going to see light begin to erupt from its chest and in a line. I need Layla, Samuel, and Cade. You guys are going to need to make me DC 14 dexterity saving throws. You're going to take some radiant damage.
Damn.
Layla
Damn.
fails,
So it is.
Samuel fails.
Yay!
All right, so Cade, you're going to take half damage here. So Layla and
Yay.
Samuel take 21 points of radiant damage, and Cade, you only take 10 points of radiant damage there. Okay.
I am resistant.
Oh, you're resistant to radiant? Awesome. So you take
I
10
sure am.
points. 10 points of radiant damage.
Huzzah.
This one here is
I
going
love being
to
immune to things.
beam Dream and Rahara. So I need DC 14 dexterity saving throws from Dream and Rahara, where you guys will take 23 points of radiant.
I know I'm being attacked. Can I technically invoke protection because he's also attacking Drum?
What does protection do? I think it's just disadvantage on the attacks. Like if you're within.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right,
so,
right.
so that's to hits there. Drim,
So-
you don't take
so-
any damage because of evasion,
What
as
we
you
got,
manage to
Dex, I think.
just duck below that moonbeam that tries to singe your skin.
Yeah.
Nice. And Rahara, you duck out of the way from the
Critical.
majority of that moonbeam, so you're only going to take half, which is 11 points of radiant damage. Okay.
Okie doke.
And then the Guardians are going to stay put. So Drim, it's your go. They're both very
Run
hurt.
up behind him, and I'm start wheeling on him.
How many points of radiant damage again?
11
There's
points.
there's a lot of noise going on.
I got you. Take 11 points of radiant.
Yep.
Nice.
Nat
Natural
20.
20. Let's go.
Yeah, all these natties today.
Fuck yeah. 17
17.
points.
I'm gonna go ahead and use a point of focus to also make that a hand of harm.
Okay, it is not immune to necrotic. Okay. Send it.
All right. So 15 damage.
15 points of damage there. Love it.
All right.
Having
And
a
it's
hard
also
time holding
poisoned.
together. It's immune to poison.
Oh shit, never mind. So I'm gonna go ahead and 22,
Second strike, looking to beat its crescent head. 11
damage.
points, barely hanging on.
All right, then I'm gonna use another point for a flurry of blows. Where is it? All right. So 17. Let me go ahead and roll damage just in case.
Love it.
20.
20 points of damage. 20 points will do that as you knock off the crescent head of this guardian as it falls silent. And you watch as the aura shrinks a bit of that was guarding that door.
All right, then I'm gonna move to the other dude and use my last 2 attacks on him.
18 would hit.
Dirty 20.
Love it. Another
So
2
that's gonna
hits
be
comboing
15.
right off of Rahara's 2 strikes.
Nice.
And
Or 3
13.
strikes rather, and 13, and that'll do it there. As you knock the head off that guardian, and once again it shrinks. Now it's only covering about 5 feet, just right in front of that door, of that pulsating moonlight. Let me give you guys what you get for this.
Yay, stuff.
This is V1. Let me change up the tune, so it's going to be in the chat. There you go. Go ahead and give me investigation checks as you guys try to scour or find information on the bodies of
Nope. That's definitely an intimidation check.
these things.
I intimidate the room to let up its secrets.
Reveal your secrets.
Fuck, that one's worse.
Oh my
Quick
god.
I find no
question.
secrets. I find
Mhm.
only dust.
Would we all have picked up that they were immune to radiant damage, or just Samuel?
Oh no, you all. Yeah, you all would have known. After that got dissipated.
Mm.
Okay, love it. So, a couple of good checks there. So the Moonlight Guardians don't have anything significant on their bodies, but the Aurak, that spellcaster that got fucking obliterated without being able to do anything, you find a note, and it details the protective measures on that door, and it is basically, if you don't know the password, it's going to deal damage to you. But the password is not, like, the Aurak obviously does not like have it on his person.
Anybody got one of them fancy
But you
schmancy
also
speakers head?
you also don't see there's no lock on the door, so it does look like it's pushable.
One thing, I just add this because where I was going with the radiant thing is can I just like hand Samuel my javelin of lightning?
Yeah. Fuck yeah, you can. Yeah, Samuel, go ahead and put Javelin of Lightning into your inventory. Just make sure you get the
Alright.
2024 version and not the 2014 version.
Yeah.
Okay, and Riffle kind of motions right up to you guys as he points to the door. He says, "You guys should be careful of that moonlight. It looks very dangerous, and I know for certain if I go through that, I think I might transform. I don't want to do that here."
You wouldn't happen to know the password, would you?
I do not.
Oh. Like
But-
Layla asked, anyone got Speak of the Dead?
Drem, go and roll a perception check for me. Perception. 29. Nice. So, Drem, you're taking a look at that body and the surrounding area, including that, like, more particularly that door, and you do see that it looks very much pushable. It doesn't look locked.
But you also mentioned that we needed a password in order for it to...
To
Open.
turn off the
Or to-
defenses.
Yeah.
Or if you have some other type of magic, like dispel magic, something like that, that you guys might have up your sleeve. I'm not sure.
Oh,
Okay,
wait,
I
hold
have.
on.
You said it's pushable, right?
Wonder.
Okay, Rahar, give me a hand. We're just gonna throw this bastard like straight into the fucking door and see if it opens.
No, wait a minute. I may have other option. Well, while we're searching bodies and such, I find peculiar oil. It's not like any oil I've ever seen, but it looks very purpley, like that of the ether.
Oh, that's gonna come in handy right now, isn't it? Holy shit! that was not that was not intentional at all. Holy shit!
Oh.
Ethereal.
Oh.
It's
Release. It's Junai.
etherealness.
No.
Nice. No, Janai's thing just crashed again. She'll be up in just a
Yeah,
second.
see? Fuck. Told you.
Fuck yeah.
Apparently, given the description, it should be imperceptible to that.
Yeah, you'll be on a different plane. Let me read over the spell one time. Step into the border regions. Plane, you remain in the border. Move in any direction. If you move up, down, every foot of movement. So it'll just. Okay. You can affect. While in the ethereal plane, you can affect and be affected only by creatures, objects on that plane. Creatures that aren't on the ethereal plane can't perceive or interact with you unless a feature gives them the ability to do so. When the spell ends, you return to the plane you left in a spot.
Yep.
The spell ends instantly if you cast it while you are on the ethereal plane or a plane that doesn't border it, such as the outer planes. And I believe you can drop it whenever.
I will, if need be.
Yeah, and you can drop it.
Right.
Okay.
Hang on. How many? can cover one medium or smaller creature along with so it's for one person only. No, that okay. Maybe not. Maybe not. I don't know what's on the other side.
But remember, if you go into the ethereal plane, nothing can perceive you.
That's a good point.
It's your dad's decision.
Wait, does that mean I can pick shit up in that and just bonk them over the head with a floating chair?
You can affect and be. No, you also can't. You also can't interact with anything while you're on the ethereal plane.
Oh.
Right. So I could give so whoever used it could give the group the ability to perceive them, but only those could perceive them, so they would know where they are, but no one else would, right? If what you're saying,
Yeah, because everybody else wouldn't be able to see you either. You'd completely go to a different plane or kind of step in between planes. But you conjuncture that you'd be able to go through those doors without taking any damage from the suspected moonlight.
The thing is, though, we need to figure out how to get rid of it as well. That's the point.
Oh, I'm gonna say you'll be able to wipe off the oil and stuff like that if you want. You don't have to wait the whole 8 hours. That's fine. Does that make sense?
It's right. Right. Okay, what are we thinking? Either one person goes in, looks for a way to try and shut off that thing, or we throw someone at door.
I said we throw the dead Auroch body.
Equally as fun.
I do have a 10-foot pole, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna whip out the pole of collapsing again.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Give me an athletics check. As you whip out the pole of collapsing, that common magic item that never ever gets used except for really weird, super specific and niche situations. But it's a 12.
Flash of genius.
Flash of genius makes it a 15, 16, 17.
Are you sure you want to use a flash of genius?
No.
Never mind.
Remember, this is going to be a pretty big dungeon, so
It's a door.
yeah, this is a very big dungeon. I mean, if you want to use it, you can. Just FYI, probably not going to get a chance to do a long rest unless you want the ritual to go off. Just gonna toss that out there now for you guys.
On that thing.
Oh no, I mean, like, she's able to stick the pole outside of that moonbeam area. You see it in as the pole enters the moonbeam, it doesn't instantly get singed or anything like that. You see maybe a little bit of wisp of smoke coming off of it. But you're able to push open that door and you see a lever on the other side.
Oh.
Can I reach the lever with the pole and flip it down?
Let's see. Well, you would be
wait a minute.
standing
Hang on.
right there, I imagine.
Yep.
So 5. No, it's 5 feet off.
Wait a minute, hang on.
What if we use enlarge?
Hang on. Wait a minute.
So
I have a pole of angling we could strap to it.
yeah, with that, or even with like just like the fishing line. Yeah. Yeah.
Your best pass
All
yet.
right, give me either athletics or a survival to see how well you're able to kind of use that fishing hook to hit this lever to seemingly either turn off the defenses.
Oh, the
Not
dirty
us using
20
Nice,
do
a
me.
dirty
Common
20.
magic items.
Yeah, you managed to hook that thing
MacGyver
perfectly,
that shit.
disabling that moonbeam trap there. And as you guys push open the door, you come into an anteroom. And you see a stone statue of an elegant elf in flowing robes that watches over this chamber. There's an inscription at the base of the statue that reads in Elvish, "It is not surrender. Live to fight again another day." All right.
Nice.
And you see another hallway that goes down there as you guys make your way in. Right.
I'm gonna step through right here
Um,
and give the all clear if nothing happens.
Samuel, give me a religion check since you're the cleric here.
Oh lord,
And-
you're asking
and-
me for my best attribute.
and Layla, you said you're going.
I'm just gonna stand right here,
30,
and
20.
as long as I'm alive, I'm gonna give the all clear to the gang. Like the moonbeam
Very nice.
thingy is
Okay.
gone and
Very
we're
nice, Jack.
Yep, everybody comes through. Okay, Samuel. So you realize that this is a god, the elven god of Lunatari, like the white moon, one of the 3 moons of Kryn. All right. So you know that this is perhaps a sacred place. And as you, Layla, and the rest of the crew go through that tunnel, you come to a dead end on the other side. Right here.
While we're walking, I'm going to relay this information to the rest of the party as we're walking through the opening. Just so everybody's on the same page.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
V4 halls.
You appreciate it.
Oh, that's V4. Okay. Oh, the secret door can be activated.
We're going to flip to page 293.
As you guys are going through that hallway, give me either one person to make an investigation check or a group check.
What's up? I heard investigation.
I say group check on investigation. It's always better if we group it.
I heard investigation.
Yep. Roly.
Alrighty. Yeah,
Roly.
go.
Okay. I'm just saying. I just rolled a nat 20 on the fucking investigation.
See? We're doing fine.
I sure as hell didn't.
I sure as hell didn't.
Okay.
Rolling on fire.
I'm missing Drim's investigation roll.
No, he didn't. No, you're
Oh,
not.
where
It's right
is
here.
it? Oh, no, seriously.
You're not.
I'm missing
Samuel.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, Samuel's.
My bad. 14.
14. Okay, so as you get to the end of the hall, what you find or see is faint traces of runes like that light the walls brickwork. So very light runes at the end of this hall right here. If anybody would like to do an Arcana check to try to figure it out, they can.
Arcana?
What you do?
I was
Shove
gonna see if I
me
can understand the
forward and have him
language
go
on the rune.
The magic.
The runes are an assortment of languages, but they're more specifically geared towards some type of magical effect.
Got it. Okay. I'm going
Got
to point this out towards Cade.
Oh.
Oh.
Go ahead and give me that good old investigation, or not? I mean Arcana.
Arcana? You know for a fact it's gonna pass by default.
It better.
Even on a nat
As you
1,
roll a
it's-
nat one,
it fucking is a 19. I'm just saying.
It is. Yeah, even on natural one, it's a 19, which is fucking great.
I told
What?
you.
Okay.
Oh, is
So you, Kate, as you take the lead, you kind of flip through a couple of lenses until you find the right one that illuminates these runes, and you're able to mirror the correct inscription to unlock this secret door. All right.
Encryption.
Sweet.
It's like a Simon says.
And as that door kind of surprisingly silently like scoots across, leaving an open passageway, Cade, you begin to hear the classic chattering of bones against metal coming from further
Oh, shit.
down that hallway.
In Samuel's experience, does this sound like undead to him?
Fuck yeah, it does. Sounds like skeletons. I'm gonna go to the
Samuel's
bathroom
gonna
super
go-
fast.
Samuel's gonna be like, yeah,
Let's
those are
go.
skeletons. Just let the
Spooky and
cleric do
scary.
turn undead.
That sounds like a fabulous idea.
I heard
Just-
Bible.
I'm gonna walk up to the door. Do what? I cast turn undead, huh?
Skelly boys, none no more.
It's all because I cuddled my Jesus blanket too long.
Jesus.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Freaking hell, man.
I just imagine like a Jesus body pillow.
It just got a weird stench to it.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And that's why the skeleton. That's why the Indid don't like it. Is because it smells bad.
Oh god.
It has been washed in like 3 weeks,
What-
maybe.
What have
longer.
you been doing to that poor body pillow?
Sleeping on it. That's what it's meant for.
Nothing, Rowan. I'm sorry.
It's been going. It's been going. Okay, who wants to turn that corner first?
I call dibs.
Uh,
The one that can turn undead.
Okay,
Yeah,
whoever's
that's
leading, I need you to make a
one.
stealth check for me. Whoever's leading.
Not me. Not me leading. I will walk behind Cade.
Oh, okay, cool. I heard stealth check, but note to self: I have disadvantage, but I don't care.
How about
Hey.
someone go with stealth go first?
No, that's
I'm in
a
favor
little
of
late.
that.
I think it's already been happening. So
Okay.
I'm doing a stealth check. Is that what I mean?
sure as fuck are. You need to beat a 19.
Oh, I'm so not doing that.
No,
I believe in you.
Go ahead and roll.
I
Damn.
so told
Okay,
you.
sweet. So,
Oh,
Cade,
actually, it's supposed to be a disadvantage, but I'm not passing.
no, that's fine. So, Cade, as you're leading the rest of the group here, you were once hearing that like bones against metal pretty regularly, as if something's patrolling, like going back and forth before it stops. You don't hear that noise anymore. Go ahead and roll me a perception
Oh, shit.
check.
Yeah, I probably should not have
Six.
been the one up front.
No, you shouldn't
You
have.
watch as a skeletal knight turns the corner. But you're
Yep.
unsure of how many else or whatever else is further beyond, but you all have been made. Let me go ahead and do this. Riffle is still just trailing behind, but he's keeping very far back because he's super squishy. These guys here, I'm going to have a little avantage. All right, go ahead and give me some initiative rolls, guys.
Woo!
Excuse me. After this one, we're probably going to call it.
All right.
Yeah. After this is done, because I think we'll be. It's about 20 minutes until we hit our 2.5 hour mark. So after you get
Yes.
through this, we'll
Well.
call it. All right, everybody rolled. Nope, just missing
Nope.
one.
My Dennis. Whee! 19. Anyone else have 19? No. Good.
Okay, sweet.
Yeah.
Okay, let me just change up the music. Rahara, you're going to be going first here.
Yeah, Rahara, you go. Woo!
Oh my god.
Yeah. I got what?
Okay, all right, go ahead and send it, Rahara.
Actually, can I swap initiatives? Because we ideally want to get this
Ah,
cast
shit.
undead off as quick as possible.
It's a little.
Uh,
It's harder to swap initiatives. When
Right?
it's already-
Okay,
yeah,
apologies.
when it's rolled.
Apologies.
yeah, I think
Fair enough.
We,
We do.
we got to bring that up before he actually hits the button.
Sorry, it literally just occurred to us. Anyway,
shit happens,
we go
it's fine.
then. If that's the case, righto. I'm just.
You shall die. Yep, no,
Oh,
you're good.
shut
You can
up!
roll- you can roll right
I'm
back up
getting
to
to
him.
you. I'm getting to you. Hang on. What was that? 5, 10, 15.
Oh, and Rahar, as you're getting close to the skeletal knight, you catch keys. You catch like a ring of keys onto his hip.
I heard keys.
This one dies.
Adrian!
Hang on,
got
what was that? 5.
He's
10,
got the
15,
jingles!
25. Oh god. 30. 30. And
No, I'm gonna say you have your feline agility. That's fine. Oh, you get right up there.
oh, fine, fair enough.
Yeah, I really
Snobby
think
snap.
that I really think that like the first turn, you're always gonna have like that feline agility available to you, like that first turn, since we're kind of starting from 0 and then going from there. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. So you rush right up
Right
to
now.
the skeletal knight, get right up in his face. He's got a vicious-looking longsword, and a heavy plate mail.
Might want to have a look at that sword after. Right, here we go. Number 1. Oh, that's not good. Number 2. Oh, that's not good.
Like he parries
3.
expertly.
That one goes through.
Third one managed to get past his guard, striking him hard.
And while I'm at it, we will lace that with a goad.
Okay.
Goading strike, so that is a wisdom 19.
Wiz 19. Is that plus
Damage.
5? All right, so he fails. So any attacks against other than you are at
So if-
disadvantage.
No, no. If anyone attacks other than me, they get an advantage.
Oh,
I believe.
hold on.
And we read.
Goading. But when you hit with an
Oh no,
advantage-
it is disadvantage on all
disadvantage.
attack rolls other than me. Right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
other
Okay.
than
Fair. Apologies. I know I've got a move that does that as well. Right. Damage coming up. Yeah, we'll go slashing.
14.
14. Fire.
The
2.
fire
and
goes through perfectly fine.
Superiority. That's another 7.
Another 7. Love it. Anything else, Rahara?
I'm just gonna say I spent my bonus action turning my sword on. Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, no, perfectly fine. All right, Cade, you're up.
I always do it, so it's just kind of habit now.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool. I heard my dumb ass.
Mhm. Ooh, and Cade,
Fucking.
as you
Yeah.
go preparing your spells, you watch as the head of the skeleton, even though it got struck by Rahara, locks with you supernaturally. Conduct your
What?
spell as you hear. Lord Soth knows you.
What is up with everyone knowing me? I need everyone to stop.
Cade,
You're popular dude.
you distinctly remember facing Lord Soth when you were in the Citadel before you took it down in the Battle of Kalaman many months ago. This was the dark night
Yeah.
that fell through that Citadel, on which you presume to be perhaps dead. But this realization is that he's very much alive and still remembers you and the rest of the original Kalaman party. Well, what would
Got
you like
it.
to do?
I'm a cast fucking catapult. I fucking hate
Okay,
this
sweet.
guy.
Dex
Level
save.
1, why not?
12 fails, takes full
He
damage.
fails miserably. 48. Fuck this guy.
And then once Layla
Nothing.
comes around the corner, he's going to remember the same thing. 14 points. Love it. He's close to being bloodied.
Yo.
Because he's
All right,
weak.
anything else?
He's a bitch. No.
All right,
Okay.
Layla, your go.
That's it. Oh my goodness, that was so fast. All right. I've got plenty of freaking movement. I'm sure. Let me double check. That's 20, 40, 60, 70. Yeah, I've got plenty of movement. I'm gonna get right in his face and just get up on the other side. Cause why not?
Ooh, actually, believe it or not, you can't actually move through. He's blocking that path.
And that bait and switch, please, Rahar.
Pardon?
Bait and switch, please.
Oh, yep. Go.
Is that okay? Okay, well, we'll just, yep. Yeah, just like that. Fuck this guy again. That also gives the, that was the special. Let
Yep.
me mark it.
Yeah, roll that martial arts die to see who gets that bonus to their AC.
Where the I can't stand this shit, though. It's always
Just
a-
do your superiority dice roll right there. It's
There we
1d8.
6.
Oh, who's getting the AC boost?
I'll give it to Rahar.
Okay. Just remind me your
Supposed to go.
AC is 26 now for Hara. Okay.
Yep.
Oh, this is perfect because he also has disadvantage on the attacks against Layla. Anyway, because the goading. So this works perfectly.
So he just has disadvantage. I do not have advantage. The regular roll, correct?
Yep.
Regular rolls against him.
Gotcha. Boom. Can I get the DC, please?
Yeah, I gotcha. On save. He saves.
You bitch.
He takes 15 points as you get past his guards. He tries to block it, punching straight through his plate mail. Once again,
What's
punching
the-
straight 18. 18's the AC.
All right, cool. So the next one hits too. Bam. and then smack you again. And continue to smack you.
Nice, at 8 points. He's a bit behind Buddy, having a hard time holding himself together.
I bet he is, you bitch. Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, gotcha. Drem, it's your go.
All right, I'm just gonna wall run and get over here.
You know what? I'm gonna say it's probably about 10 feet, like a 10-foot like passageway here. So, and he's probably only like about 5 feet or so. You can run along walls. So if you wanted to wall run with the rest of your movement speed to get like go above him to the other side, because the other guys wouldn't be able to go through their space. You,
Okay,
Drim specifically, can get to the other side of him if you want.
Nice. Absolutely. I'm
You
coming
run
over
across the
here.
other wall, and I will reveal a little bit of this right here, which you don't see around the corner there.
All right, and I'm start wailing on him.
Okay.
So come on. Nat 20.
Hell yeah.
Nice. Hell yeah.
Big number, big number, big number. 19.
Sweet. Punching him right across the head, seemingly to fracture and send off his jaw flying. Helmet completely goes off, revealing just that skeletal face.
27.
27. Nice.
Or
16 points.
damage.
He's barely hanging on here.
Alright, and I'm just going to use my bonus action for another unarmed strike.
Love it. 25.
Big number. Fuck, 9.
Sweet. And as your final punch hits him, you manage to burst through his body, fracturing its constitution. You rip apart the keys, so you now have those gel keys. But you did 9 points of damage, so 5 plus 9 is 14. So he's going to make a DC 14 Constitution saving throw to see if he can use his Undead Fortitude and not drop down. Damn. All right. So he goes down into a bag of bones.
Nice.
Okay. Anything else, Drim?
That ends my turn.
Okay, gotcha. Enemies go here. As you, Drim, see as another skeletal knight comes within view. Boom, boom, here. Then 5, 10, 15, 20. This infiltrator, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. These 2 draconian infiltrators get caught and come up close. Samuel and Cade.
Yeah.
The hallway? I'm gonna say actually, where do you guys want Riffle? You want him to be with you, or just stay by the statue?
Well, you just said that he was behind us, but he was like a little bit further behind us. That he was like,
Yeah,
maybe
I'll
10,
add him to the
20 feet
initiative order.
away
He's
from us.
gonna be the absolute last on the initiative order. But I'll add him there. He's gonna be a non-combatant, but that's just for me to move him. Because Samuel and Cade behind you on that long hallway. I'm gonna say he's in the statue, right? You watch
Okay.
as the floor flips like 180 in that entire hallway, right? As a trap seemingly to activates. Riffle's okay, but you watch as a horde of zombies begin to fill this hallway, almost layering on top of each other. Actually, let's do that right there. One in each of those blocks. Okay.
Okay.
Let's add this. Just the initiative order. All right, cool. Now the rounds of attacks are coming through. 3 attacks all coming at you, Jim, from that skeletal knight. First, second, and third. AC's 21. Only one goes through as you dodge and dip, but one manages to catch you for 10 points of necrotic damage, and you cannot regain hit points until the start of the skeletal knight's next turn. Okay.
Hold up. I'm using patient defense.
Oh, what does that do?
Not patient defense. Deflect attack.
Okay, gotcha. Go ahead and reduce it.
So it's gonna be 29 damage, or 29 damage reduced. How much was it?
Only 10, so you reduce it completely. Are you redirecting it or
Okay.
saving?
Yeah, I'm gonna redirect 19
Okay.
or No,
19,
20 deck save because the
20
plus
dex
one.
save. 15. All right, go and
Yeah.
roll damage as you manage to deflect some of that damage right back onto the skeletal knight here. Nice. 18 reflected back. Then he is going to stay put. The infiltrators, though, are going to use toss daggers right at you. Like multi-attack, 2 dagger attacks at each. Okay, so 4 daggers coming right at you, Drim.
All right.
First. Oh, come on. Second. Oh no, it's not rolling. Oh, there it is. Okay,
I had to
1,
refresh
2,
my
3,
page
4.
to get my rolls to show too.
Only 1 goes through. As you're going to take
Alright.
5 points of piercing and 10 points of poison damage from these all daggers being tossed at you by these infiltrators.
So 15.
Okay. Samuel, it's your go. Horde of zombies just appeared behind you and Cade.
I'm going to get right about here, and I'm going to point at as many zombies as I can as I say, "Turn back, ye demons!" And I'm going to use my turn undead.
Gotcha. And it's Seer Undead right now.
Yes.
With your channel
That's
divinity. Go ahead
yes.
and roll your damage. I've got to read it for a second here.
How many am I gonna hit?
Hold on. Give me a second here. Because I know it's like
'Cause
an
I wanna say it's about 500
emanation.
feet.
Whenever you use turn undead. Whenever you use turn undead, it fails the saving throw. 48 radiant damage. This damage doesn't end the effect. Okay. Where the fuck's your turn undead ability? 'Cause it has a radius.
1 second. You present the holy symbol and
That's an action.
steers undead creatures. Each undead creature of your choice within 30 feet of your
Yep, of
of
you.
you
All right,
must make
30 feet.
So it's 30 feet. Let me.
So you can
30
get
feet.
you can get all of them with your turn
Cool.
undead.
All of them except the last one that's closest to Riffle.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3,
Okay.
4, 5, 6. All right. And we're gonna say with the mob rules, only 1 would pass. Everybody else would fail.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll damage.
Cool bet. And then even if they fail, I think that they still have to
Move away
bad.
on their turn.
yeah, they still have to move away on their turn.
No, it's a
Or
48.
My bad. I'm trying to 1, 2, 3, 4, and then this is gonna be on all of them.
Yep.
It's gonna be 15 radiant
Oh,
damage.
that's actually fucking perfect right there. As you brand your holy symbol, and it just goes through, exploding all of these zombies one after another.
Fucking right.
Not being able to hit the last zombie there.
That's fine.
Right.
That is perfectly fine as long as I get as many as possible.
And Samuel, you take a look at that ground, and you can tell that it is in a rotating, it's a rotating trap. So perhaps the next round, even more are going to appear. You watch as Riffle lets out a scream as 1 zombie still remains. So that's your action to use turn undead. What else you got?
I'm gonna move this way just a little bit, and I'm going to basically boast the zombie to come towards me, basically going, "Hey, you ugly bitch, come over here."
Oh, dude, it is not intelligent. It hears you, but it sees its target right in front of it. So it's Riffle's go. He has a zombie in front of him, so he's going to hit him with a hoopak. 13, which would hit. 14 points of damage. Okay, fuck yeah. His zombie has 1 HP left, because it only has 15 HP. As this guy manages to take off its jaw and then and hits one of his arms off. Ooh, and then he's going to bonus action disengage. Actually, so he's going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, kind of scooting away a little bit. As you all hear just screaming kind of coming from behind you. Rahara, here you go. Excuse me. This guy's dead. We'll get him out of there.
Am I able to scooch by Leila or not?
Correct. You
Do I-
can.
do I-
Correct. Yep. You can go through your ally's space with no difficulty. You just can't pass by an enemy. You can't go through an enemy space. So
Ah,
that skeletonite is blocking you guys.
Mm. Oh, hang on. I have idea. Right. Excuse me. Dreb, bait and switch.
Sure.
Sweet. do. Give yourself an additional 9 AC.
Cool. 30 AC for
how-
Drim. That's not gonna hit you.
How long?
Until the the start of I think Rahar's next turn. Something.
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
And for my first attack, I'm gonna roll my first attack separate. I'm going to go for a pushing attack.
Fuck yeah. I think it's a strength save, right?
It's a DC 19 strength save,
He
yeah.
fails. It's pushed
So he
back.
gets. Yep. And then can I use my remaining distance to close the gap?
Then you got 3
Right,
people right
so-
there.
Let me just. Oh, that's. Okay, maybe not. It doesn't hit. I'll do it again.
Okay.
I got 3 tries at this.
I think one of your attacks are gonna go through.
Yeah, that one does. 16.
16 would miss. AC's 18.
Is it? Where's it to 50? Oh, it's the other one. I'm getting confused. Come on. Be kind. There we go.
Nice. That one hits.
There
and
we
gets
go.
pushed. And you kind of dig your sword right into its chest, pushing him 5 feet, dealing 7 points of damage before it burns right through some of his armor.
That's
4.
piercing. There's fire. And
9
then superiority.
6 points on top. Love it. He's bloodied.
That is me done.
Okay.
And that was 2 charges of superiority.
Cade, your go.
Sweet. So actually, I'm gonna use. I can only do the summoning of one of them with an
Yep.
action. Yeah.
1 spell slot per cannon. And you can only do it once per turn.
Yeah, that's. All right, cool. I'm gonna use a first level spell slot to summon one of my motherfucking cannons.
Love it. Oop.
Damn straight. After that, oh fuck, I gotta go basic Drem for this lovely next part. Kinda gonna be a little bit. I mean, it's directly at 30, but I don't know if you want to do like blocks or just like
5,
a
10, 15,
go.
20, 25, 30. Yep, you get right there. Yep. Eldritch Cannon's on
Fuck
your
yeah.
shoulder.
Cool. Eldritch Cannon's also going to use Force Ballista on whatever the fuck Infel over there says.
A or B?
It's gonna be on Alpha because
Okay.
that one's easier to
Gotcha.
see
Go
in my
ahead,
own
go
opinion.
ahead and roll that to hit for me.
I
As the rest of
got
this
you.
hallway gets seen. You see a little bit of these 2 right here.
21.
Fuck yeah, it hits. Roll damage.
Um,
You know these infiltrators are not the strongest.
23.
23 points of damage. Sweet. He is barely hanging on as this thing takes off a chunk of its face. Blood spills on the ground. Anything else, Cade?
Oh, that's what it gets, like a bitch. And then that's it.
Layla, it's your go. Rahar has
Yeah.
thankfully created enough space for the rest of your crew to charge into that tunnel.
and charge in I shall. As soon as I scroll up, to actually hit the right button. Smack.
Con
Topple,
save.
please.
He's not toppled on the first.
Bitch.
Let's see if he does the second. He's not toppled on the second either. He
Bitch.
does take 16 points as you manage to skewer him. And another 16. Nice. He's looking real fucking hurt. And another 8. Still hanging on. Okay. Drim, your go.
All right, I'm gonna see if I can try not to move the entire page while I'm trying to do this shit. Go up here, do my little wall run, get behind them.
Yep.
And get right
Ninja.
there.
Quite literally just like bouncing between the fucking walls.
First, it's going to A.
Okay. And roll damage after you hit, okay?
Yeah. So 17.
17. Ooh. Nice. Good fucking damage there. So you punch him right in
Alright.
the face. Head goes back. You recall all of
16
this.
for B.
Yep. We're calling back all of those stories that Volok kind of gave you of how the Dragon Army troops were assholes. And that one, you bust its brain right open.
Scary
Alright.
ninja.
And then I'm gonna go ahead and use a point for flurry of blows. So back to A.
Okay.
Alright.
17, nice.
Go ahead. 14 damage.
14 points of damage, barely hanging in there.
Alright. Next one.
21, yep.
Be 11 damage.
And that's going to do it for that one.
Alright.
So creating space for you.
So I'm gonna move up. And 33. 9. And I'm gonna also make it a stunning strike. DC solid 2.
It is not immune. Okay, sweet.
DC
con
20
save.
con save.
8. It's stunned. He's managed to punch
Nice.
it right in its back as your compatriots are surrounding it, locking its skeleton in place. Anything else?
That's all I can do.
Okay, gotcha. So this skeleton's muscles are locked up. It's not going to move, can't do anything. But Samuel, you feel the ground underneath you shake as another 180 flips, and you see yourself in a really large chamber. Boop. Well, these guys.
Oh.
He's
Oh,
the cleric. He's okay, right?
He's probably the only one that would be okay in that situation.
Probably.
Okie dokie.
really?
Samuel, it is your go. And you got flipped around into a room completely filled with zombies. They seem to all be standing in very neat and orderly rows, but once you appear, replacing the zombies that were like lined up in the wall, their heads all slowly turns towards you.
Yeah,
Zombie, please
fantastic.
act like a zombie.
Found myself in between a rock and a hard place, so I will become the hard place. I'm going to get right about here, hold out my holy symbol. Second verse, same as the first.
Another seer undead. Go ahead and roll your 48.
Yeah,
Gotta
48. I got you.
look up something real fast. Where is it at? Where is it at? Mom,
I think
mom,
I have
mom.
3 channel divinities, as far as I remember. It might be 3 or 4.
Hey, it's up to you if you wish to use it for zombies, my man.
I mean, there are a lot of zombies.
If you get in the middle of the room, you'd be able to probably get all of them.
21.
Okay,
And I'll do
21.
a circle around myself
Yep, yes,
of
sir.
30 feet.
Oh, where's the
And
mobs
that's like
at?
the center of me.
There we go, mobs. Okay. Okay, sweet. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 that you're able to get in there. What's your save DC on your wisdom?
18.
All right, they have a +0, so they need to make a 18, and there are 11 of them. Okay, so 2 will save. So 2 of them are going to take
Okay.
10 points of damage. Everybody else is going to take 21.
Got it.
Okay, so this takes 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just going to see the last 2 over there make their saves. But all of these other zombies just get completely obliterated by your seer undead, just burning up into little piles of ash.
Now move right about here towards this door, kind of making my way out.
Love it. You reveal another little hallway.
Cool. And then that's me done.
Okay. Cool. Zombies' turns. I think they only have 20 feet of movement. Yeah, so they're just going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Boop. Boop. These guys are all going to chase you. 10, 15, 20, 30, 40. Now, these guys are all dashing, and they're not going to be able to actually make their attack. Just trying to surround you there. All right, that's all of the zombies. Raffle's going to come back to try to see what the fuck's going on. Sweet Rahara, you hear the zombies coming up from behind, and the skeletal knight's on its last legs. All your attacks will have advantage against the knight because if he's stunned. Oh, excuse me. Rahara, go ahead. Yep, on the skeletal knight, all your attacks have advantage.
Okay, well, we can go bash him again. Whackity whack.
Whack.
Please be better this time. I beg you. Thank you. Number 1. Number 2. And number... Oh, shit. Hang on. These were supposed to be at advantage, weren't they?
Oh, shit.
Yeah, go ahead and give it one more roll. See if you get any natural 20s.
Oh,
Go ahead and roll.
go
go
ahead
ahead and
just
roll.
brain dead hours have
three more
kicked in.
times.
Brain dead hours have totally kicked in.
Oh, I hear
That's an
you.
18.
It's still late for you.
What was that, number 4?
Don't worry, this encounter is almost over here.
That's a 30 for number 5.
Yeah,
for the
alright,
other
so-
half of the roll. Yeah, fair enough.
So no natties.
Okie doke. Right, so number 1.
Go ahead and feed through all that damage. 9. I'm pretty sure with these 3 strikes that hit, it's probably gonna end. He's barely hanging on here. Yeah.
9, 9, and 8 for slashing.
Yeah, and then the first bit of fire damage will go ahead and take him down.
6 fire.
And he's surrounded, so I'm not gonna bother with the con save there.
Another 9 fire and
He's down.
insurance. There you go.
Okay, are you moving or staying put? You do see down the hall what looks to be like a giant fuck off crystal ball. And over there in V5. But you also know that you hear zombies north and south of you.
Shit.
You also know that your compatriots will probably be able to handle themselves because Cade has his Eldritch Cannon's probably going to turn into a flamethrower and burn all those fuckers alive down there.
Get the fuck out of my head!
If that's the case, I am going to take up a defensive position just here.
Okay, gotcha. Turn, and you're able to see kind of around both of those corners. So I'll go ahead and erase that and erase this. Okay. So Kate, go ahead.
Hey, so I'm gonna use another spell slot.
To do what?
Another Eldritch Cannon.
Okay. Fuck yeah, let's go.
Oh, you already know apparently what the fuck I'm doing, so you might as well roll the same.
Go ahead and roll damage because these guys.
48.
Yeah, 48 or basically 8d8, right? Yeah, these guys aren't gonna fucking make that. Yeah, these guys aren't gonna fucking make that. I just want to see all the fucking damage. Yeah, 39 points of damage. That's double over their HP there. And then some. It's just flames lick through this hall. It's eviscerating and incinerating all of these zombies here. Okay. You moving towards that crystal ball or staying put, Cade?
Let's see something real quick. So I'm not gonna be able to go back over to Samuel. Samuel, you think you're able to hold your own as I scream throughout the hallway?
Excuse me.
I got this.
I think you'd be able to. Okay, Layla,
Okay,
you
I'll fuck off to that.
Yay! Everyone's dead.
go. Sam was just surrounded by zombies.
I'm having a great time.
You're having a great time? Does that mean I
Yeah,
can
I'm-
smack the giant crystal ball?
I don't give a fuck. You go to you.
Yeah!
Going over to V5.
Yeah.
Investigate the crystal ball room.
I'm gonna smack the fuck out the crystal ball.
Okay. I'm gonna say you enter the room and then I'm gonna pause.
Okay.
Okay. I'll actually leave this to be on a little cliffhanger in that room.
Aw, cute.
Drim.
I will back her up.
Okay, you'll go back her up. All right, love it. Samuel.
All right. I'm going to cast Spirit Guardians on myself, level 3.
No, sweet. How does it look as you completely decimate the rest of these zombies with your spirit guardian?
So as
like fucking Baldur's
Samuel,
Gate 3 style.
fucking as Samuel calls on the angels of around him in radiant energy, they all come out in like small versions of themselves, just stabbing all the zombies in the throats and the eye, ripping out tongues and teeth.
What?
It looks very horrific, and then Samuel's just gonna walk down covered in blood, just going, "All right, guys, what's next?"
Love it. As you regroup with the rest of the group here. All right, let me put what you guys get in the group chat. We're gonna end in like 2 minutes as everybody goes inside the scrying room here for a second with that crystal ball.
And just to be warned, everybody, it lasts 10 minutes, so I'm currently concentrating on this. So if you don't want to get hit with radiant damage, don't get within 15 feet.
No, you
thought
can.
only
You
affected
can.
enemies.
Yeah, you can choose who it affects now.
Okay, cool, fantastic.
But yeah, okay. Samuel, let me just make that. What's the radius on it?
It's 15 feet.
It's 15-foot emanation.
Yeah.
Okay, just change this gold. And then I'll lock this onto you. If
Yeah, that's
something-
fine.
There we go. All right, so that's locked on.
Works.
Okay.
Sounds like good.
Okay, so as you guys enter that scrying chamber, Layla looking to strike that crystal ball with your lance. And as it makes purchase and you start to see a crack form before it spider webs throughout that crystal ball, a face appears from the crystal ball. And it is the face of Lord Soth himself, blazing red eyes in a full face helm. As he says, "I will have my revenge, and you shall all die." That's where we're going to end.
And I bounce back. Cool story, bro. Needs more dinos.
I stab it
Oh,
in
yeah.
where his face is.
Two other faces appear just next to, well, rather one face and a headless skeletal knight appears to the left and right side of Soth. Layla and Cade, you look upon the disfigured and gruesome face, and you realize that one of them is Bakaris Jr., the one that you slew in the Battle of Calaman, who presumably fell to his death hundreds of feet in the air. And you, Layla, executed his father, who's now headless.
Okay.
Finally, stepping up from behind Lord Soth is the same purple-skinned tiefling that holds the banner of Lord Soth that you faced within that flying citadel.
This bitch is back.
Enemies of old have returned, looking to end you. That's where we're going to end.